Shut up, bitch!
So what's today's thing over, Cocky?
Hey, Mark.
Oh, fuck! Second!
Cry me a river, dickface.
Yeah, Dawson's Creek. James Vanderbeek, my nigga.
The following is a world-class Bullshitters exclusive.
World-class bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the Bombay bad boy himself, Big Red Nick Uterl.
Yes, I'm glad to be on this wonderful Thursday night with everybody, and we got to continue our bracket battle, so that'll be fun.
It's the first official Part 2 episode of WCBS. It's only taken us 496 and a half episodes to get here. So tonight, it's a special celebration, folks. We're going to cover what we covered last week and continue on into the new week. Anyway, folks, we're not alone. Nick and I are joined by our pal all the way from the land of the mitten. Say hello to Pete Daddy Dollar.
It is I, it is he, it is me, P Double E, formerly known as Etepukuian from the place to be. Yep, from the murder mitten. That's where I'm located, and I am glad to be here because you folks in the chat could be anywhere in the world, but you're not. You're here with us, so thank you.
It's because they're world-class, my man.
Pinkies
and
up.
Finally, speaking of another world-class individual, we have a guest joining us tonight. We've had our friend on before, but he's got an exciting thing to talk about with us tonight, and we're going to be having fun all night long. So say hello to our friend, Dolan. What's up, man?
What's going on, guys? Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've been on here, but glad to be back. Love to chat. Love hanging out with you guys. Love talking with you, Jeff. I love talking movies and comics, so let's get started with this.
Oh, hell yeah. So, folks, like I said, tonight's episode, we're going to continue on our best summer movie ever. This is part 2, last week was 1975 through the year 2000. Tonight, it's 2001 through 2026. Yes, we're going to cheat. We're going to have our special clairvoyant pal, Nick's far, far, far eastern cousin. He's going to tell us about the Odyssey. Mr. Cleo, he's probably there watching it right now. I have it on good authority. He loves.
He's watching his fortune ball.
So I already watched the Odyssey from 1997, the one that was on NBC when we were all growing up. It is still fun. It's one of those weird memories that I had. I remember watching it as a kid, and Script Doctor brought it up. I was like, you know what? I gotta watch it. So I turned it on Prime. I'm gonna finish it tonight. I love a good Greek. It's not a tragedy; it's an epic. The new one looks pretty tragic. Have you guys seen just how everybody's melting down over this? I think it's hilarious, both sides. Like, I'm not interested.
I have no dog in the fight. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't care. I just enjoy trolling people over it because they get so mad. It's so much fun. That's it. Just like I'm on Facebook and one of those little, comment threads will pass and I'll be like, I can just drop a little wisdom in here, just a little fun and just let it cook and never come back. Just see the notifications with angry reactions or whatever. I'm like, whatever, it's fine. It's fun. But no, I have no interest in seeing it. It's like I saw what is going into it and I'm like, I never saw Tenet. I'm not gonna go see a movie just because it's, hey, go see this. No, I'm good. I'm good.
You dodged a bullet with Tenet. It was not good. Not at all. So, folks, hopefully I'm coming in clear. We had a little bit of a hiccup. We got that all taken care of. Now, tonight, folks, we have a word of the day. Dolan, you have not seen our new word of the day, but good luck. Hopefully it doesn't scare you away. But you know a few things about some nightmares, be them unholy or not. But we have a button to press, and then we're going to play the word of the day, brought to you by Shrebels 08.
Peter, the horse is here.
Hello, Dion.
Wow.
It's better when he's not here.
Oh well, I mean, he's probably inebriated, waiting for the movie to start or something. Who knows? So
probably, Nick. I'll make you a Duke's Brothers bet. He is a bottle of mead deep.
He is 4 sheets to the wind.
We surpassed 3. Went right to 4.
Yeah.
That's how it goes to watch movies. I mean, we've all seen it. We all know how it is.
I can't do that in a theater. Like if I'm drunk and I'm watching a movie, I'm gonna have to talk, and that's kind of frowned upon in a theater. I mean, I can't.
So Nick and I were not sober for when we saw Ballerina last year, and we did not handle that very well. You fell asleep.
Dude, I fell asleep
like this the whole time.
Because it was that. Oh, dude, it was that invigorating and exciting to watch. That's why I fell asleep. It just
Film of
excitement does it to me. I guess I'm narcoleptic. I need to go get a CT scan or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you might have a problem, but you stayed awake for the Goonies, which is all that mattered to me. So
it's
that makes sense.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dolan. Last year, Nick and I headed up to a story, and it was awesome. So if you ever get a chance to check out Astoria, Oregon, folks, WCBS recommends it. And currently, Coach Kendo is on location at some Top Gun filming locations. Top Gun, excuse me. What state was he in, Nick? Was that California?
He was in California, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful, sunny. Nothing's wrong there, California.
The sun blocks out all the bullshit, apparently, to some people. I don't listen. But guys, we have a word of the day. That word of the day is Elliot. Elliot Odyssey. A few Elliots more. Elliot Horizon. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. Super Elliot Troopers. Live Free or Elliot Hard. Elliot Page in Moonstruck and Elliot in the Outfield.
Jeez.
That's my favorite one. Trouble is what you got me right there.
What about sticking with the Elliot in the outfield? What about Field of Elliots?
12 Angry Elliots.
Army of Elliots.
Army of Elliots. There we go. My mother, the Elliot.
Stop or my Elliot will shoot.
That's funny, Jeff. That's how the story started.
I got a question though. Has anybody made the joke about instead of the Iliad in the Odyssey, it's the Elliot in the Odyssey? Because I feel like that's supposed to happen. How did nobody think of that? Probably because everybody's so triggered.
Not yet. Just give it time. Give it time.
Dude, I will say though, I've been seeing the damn screenshots of Helen of Troy, and I'm like, ooh. But they call her Helen of Detroit now, and
it's Helen of Detroit.
Helen of Detroit.
I've said that a few times. I'm
my god!
I was like, are they? There's so many jokes. I can't even. I won't. I'll refrain. There's but
someone.
Yes. What got Travis Scott? I was wondering at some point, because Travis Scott is in this, and he's only got one song that anybody gives a shit about. Is he going to start off just like singing Fiend at some point during the Odyssey? Like, is he going to bust out the WrestleMania 24 theme song and start rapping Fiend?
They dropped the F-bomb in the movie, apparently, so I wouldn't doubt it.
Really? The Odyssey?
Whoa. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that was part of vernacular in Greek mythology, but okay. I'm no linguistics expert, but
yeah, I mean that I don't know. It seems like somebody held a gun to Chris Nolan. It was just like, oh, you want to make your movie? You're gonna do it this way, and he's like, okay.
How
you want that Oscar, bitch? You're gonna play by our rules. That's what it was. He's been held hostage creatively.
How did he make the Batman trilogy and then this and apparently Tenet? Like what? You
I know this will probably hurt feelings, but I didn't even like Interstellar. I thought that movie was just.
I saw it once, never plan on seeing it again.
I didn't watch it. I never watched it.
It's the depressing version of Hail Mary. That's all I'm going to say.
Very true. Very true.
Very true. Uplifting version. Watch Hail Mary, and that's a much better movie.
Oh, it is. I know we were talking about inebriated movie going experiences. The second time for Hail Mary, I did get an app where you could like hear the commentary of the two directors while you're watching the movie, and I did that while I was inebriated in the theater, and that was a good experience. So
when I saw it, it was very. I won't say like mind blowing like that or anything like that, but that movie was awesome. That's still my movie of the year. I know some people hated it somehow, but It's like
Hail Mary, really?
Yeah, I think because they thought the rock creature was woke. I think that's why, so
What?
I heard
What?
I heard that because the women were smarter than Ryan Gosling, that the movie was woke.
yeah, that's what it was.
No.
Yeah. My thoughts exactly, brother.
Huh? How does that
Like-
even work? It's not Black Christmas 2019 shit.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
Going back in the archives for that one.
Oh, God.
Billy.
That
Well,
one is.
Pete, I was writing my script for the Freddy Krueger remake, which that video will be out Saturday. It'll be out a little later, folks. Tomorrow, I wanted to tell you guys, we have a fun 10-year anniversary retrospective coming your way. 10 years ago, 3 scientists shit the bed. But in reality, 10 years ago, we made a video, our first video that went viral. It was our Ghostbusters 2016 video. So I have a full documentary I made for you guys. It's going to drop tomorrow evening. So make sure you watch it. Ghostbusters 2016, 10 years later. I wish I never watched it. But if
So
Helen of
bad.
Detroit is the face that, crashed 1,000 ships, that movie is the film that launched 1,000 YouTube channels.
Dude,
We were
it's-
already in the hopper, but
Oh God, I'm waiting to see that second season of the Odyssey, like the second weekend of the Odyssey, and like figuring out what happens. Like, will it crash and burn? Will people actually like it? Is it going to be good? Like, it's going to be interesting for sure.
my guess is that this movie and Christopher Nolan have enough goodwill built in that there will be, like, the theatrical release will be kind of devoid of any impact, but this movie will be looked back on very unkindly. And I'll bet you, Duke's Brothers bet, Nick, hold me to it. In 10 years, Christopher Nolan will apologize for this film.
Oh, wow.
Guarantee it.
The other thing it doesn't have going for it is that there isn't the Barbenheimer effect. There isn't like another counter programming film to come out with it. So that second weekend is really going to be very interesting. I'm predicting this is me 65% drop.
Oh, wow.
We'll see what happens.
I'll write that down.
Wow. Yeah.
Hey, let's do a round of that.
Yeah, because if it has like what is it? I think it's like a 50% or more drop the second weekend. Like it's considered a failure and like a flop. So we'll see how that goes. I mean,
what are you guessing, Nick?
Jeez, I'm with you. I think there's enough good faith. Like people will keep watching it.
I mean, your percentage of the drop.
Oh, the drop. I'm going 36%.
Pete,
45.
I'm gonna go crazy and say it only drops 22%. Look, like you said, we don't have a dog in this fight. Like Supergirl, we didn't really have a dog in the fight of that. It's just obvious that movie was going to fail because it had all the Ghostbusters 2016 playbook sprinkled right in there. It's like, hey, we're going to attack the audience.
Yeah.
I think this one's just a little different. It goes a little cultural because I get it that you can't have accuracy to mythology because the people aren't real, but like you kind of know what they're supposed to look like already. And I think this is just going to be one of those. It won't be like that stupid Romeo and Juliet movie in the 90s where all the young girls still watched it, on video and shit. It'll be, like a joke movie. And I can't
at least what worked with that is that they contemporized the story. So it worked in that sense. If they were to contemporize the Odyssey in today's world, like, okay, that could probably work. But the fact that you're putting it in ancient times, with ancient Greece, it's like, that's going to be a very hard sell. Like, for me, I read the Odyssey when I was a kid. To me, Jeff, everyone, I thought that when I read that was my very first comic book. I thought this was a comic book brought to life reading it. I loved it. And I was excited initially to wanting to see this. But then the more we saw of this film, I'm like, no, this isn't for me. This is not my Odyssey. I'll stick with watching The Return with Ralph Fiennes, which is an amazing movie about Odysseus returning, and the 97 Odyssey with Armando Sante.
I did not know his name until Script brought it up, and I was like, okay. It was one of those weird memories that always lives in I was a huge Hercules the Legendary Journeys fan, like huge. And so that just felt like another episode of that, but a different part of whatever. So
yeah, absolutely.
I see. The weird thing to me is you could build, hypothetically, I don't want this, but you could build like a Greek mythology universe if you do it the right way. You could have your Odyssey. You could fudge it, but you could make that work. People, I think, would support that. As the superhero stuff slows down, I think people would check that because you never get tired of epics. You never get tired of good stuff or things that make you feel, I don't know, like when you watch some of these movies, like I didn't love it, but 300 people were like, into that shit. They're like, yeah,
that was a really fun movie. That was a really fun movie.
Yeah, that was huge. I remember going to Baghdad the next year, and everyone was quoting 300 when we were working out. It was insane.
Yeah, I remember seeing the books. I remember seeing the books at the bookstore, just like the 300 workout. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
That was huge. Like every fitness magazine at that point had like the 300 workout in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and apparently they shot for like 15 days on a soundstage, and that's all. And then it took them a year and a half to like put all the effects in and all the other stuff in for it to work. But it was like a very short shoot time.
That's Dion's favorite Zack Snyder movie, because in college he loved it. I knew him before he hated Zack Snyder.
It was good. It was good. Yeah,
I like the book more. Dolan, you're a comic book guy. Obviously, we're going to talk about Unholy Nightmare in a moment. But Frank Miller, yay or nay?
Yay. It's always going to be yay. Oh, it doesn't matter what anyone says about his art. He's got his own unique style. And the way I consider, I define style is everything you're doing that's wrong. That is your style. And he has his own style. And I don't care what anyone says. Anyone can say they don't like Dark Knight Strikes Again. They don't like RoboCop. They don't like this, that. Okay, that's your opinion. I love it. I love the stuff.
I mean, I can't say I've ever read Holy Terror or Unholy Terror. I haven't read everything he's ever done, but of the work, like I go to Sin City or
yes.
I even see the thing is for me, even though I think of Frank Miller as the artist first, when you say, Jeff, what's your favorite Frank Miller book? It's Year One. And he didn't even draw it. I just love that story. I thought that's the best Batman origin. And
the two for me are Batman Year One and Daredevil Born Again. I read Daredevil Born Again at least once a year, and I love it. It is a great story. I highly recommend everyone read that. And I highly recommend everyone get the absolute edition of Batman Year One, because they came out with a dual edition, which is in the newsprint. They reprinted it all in newsprint and in another version, like in high glossy style.
I need to get that. I want to get the the artist editions, the big giant ones. I have a Ramita, a Gil Kane, Todd McFarlane, and Jim Lee. But I am going to get that Ditko one at the end of the summer. It'll probably go on sale towards Christmas, so I'll pick it up. And then I want to get the Born Again and whatever the Mazzucchelli Batman one is, because I study those. I sit there and like, oh, they went this way with the line. This is how you feather. Because you're reading a book from the 60s and that shit's reprinted and it's all bleeding. And you get those and you can really get into it.
Oh yeah, I love it. And I've got the EC Comics artisan editions where it's got all the Wally Wood original pages in there. You can see what he did. He's
the best. One of the best, honestly. Interesting dude, folks. If you ever want to check out the Hunter S. Thompson of comic books, Wally Wood, he's your guy. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. And I love the fact how he quoted. I mean, I'm not going to quote this correctly, but it's like, if I had known my life would turn out this way, I would have cut off my wrists or I'd cut my hands off. I think he said that like toward the end of his life. It's like, really? Okay, jeez.
Yeah, I'll be completely transparent, dude. Some of those types of stories have always made me hesitant to dip my toe in comics. Like you hear about Jack Kirby, he says, "Hey, don't get into comics; they'll break your heart." I'm like, oh, and then you hear the stories how he would go to the store and he would see Hulk merchandise and all these characters that he got no money from, and he's just living his life while the other company that he built technically is bringing in at the time millions of dollars, now billions. Like, that stuff always pisses me off.
Yeah, but those stories, they break your heart and they really scare you when you get into the industry. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you got to protect yourself, folks. Now, we're going to play our game in just a minute. So everybody that's ready, get yourselves lined up. We're going to start with the year 2001. We got all kinds of films to talk about, and I can't wait to get to 2002 with one of the most important movies to me. But before we start talking about that, guys, let's give our friend Shrubbles Away at least 2 more Elliott titles, and then we're going to check out Unholy Nightmare. Are we on number 5 now?
Number 3.
Number 3, okay. So let's see. We got Elliott in the outfield. What's
The Elliott Strikes Back.
Yeah, I was literally just gonna say that. I'm looking at the Empire Strikes Back Rebel Transport box. That was the next thing out of my mouth.
Is it in the box still, or is it just the box itself?
It's the box, but the transport is on the back full of Rebel soldiers.
There's gonna be a day where you, me, obviously, Pete Daddy Dollar Jr. and everybody, we go to some vintage toy stores. That's gonna be a fun day. We'll have to document it too.
I found a new comic book shop and toy store not far from me in Mount Pleasant. So I have to make a trip back there and shoot some video because I know the owner's really cool. So
what's the name? Give him a plug.
I don't have its card offhand. It's Comic Culture. It's Comic Culture in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. That's what it was. It's Comic Culture. Yeah, it's a smaller shop, but I picked up a few vintage GI Joes, and this is the GI Joe. I don't know if I showed you this last week, but that's the comic I got there.
Ooh, nice. Hold on, keep that up for a second.
Yeah.
Destro.
Yeah,
apparently
Destro is like my favorite character.
Yeah, apparently Danny McBride is going to write the new GI Joe movie that we don't need. Nobody asked for.
I wanted to ask you guys about that. Like, is it going to be tongue-in-cheek, self-aware like He-Man, or are they going to go like earnest action?
Well, remember, Danny McBride also helped write Halloween, like I think the first two, not the third one.
I was gonna say that because in my scathing reviews of the new the David Gordon Green Halloween trilogy, in the stylings of Cleveland Brown, nonetheless, I laid into Danny McBride's punk ass along with that asshole David Gordon Green for the bastardization of one of my favorite horror characters next to Jason Voorhees. It's Michael Myers.
Dude, I forgot he wrote Halloween because I'm going off of Righteous Gemstones. I'm like, that show is amazing.
No, for sure. I mean, okay,
Righteous Gemstones is amazing. Yeah.
He's
Okay,
found down. Man,
that's a good one.
Good
too.
show.
So apparently he wrote all 3 Halloweens, not just the 2. He wrote all 3 of them. So,
dude,
he also apparently the screen story for The Exorcist Believer was by him as well too. So, maybe he needs to not touch horror at all and stay in the comedic realm and just be happy there.
Yeah.
Righteous Gems is a hilarious show and I love it. It's great, but just stay the
Walton
fuck over
Coggins
there.
In that is freaking amazing.
Oh
my god.
yeah, baby Billy. Oh my god.
I want cocaine and $1 million.
He is so good in that show.
Look, I think he's good outside of Halloween, but I'm with you, Cleveland. Those Halloween movies are dumpster fires, and I can't decide which is worse: Evil Dies Tonight or Corey Cunningham. So, hey,
I'll take Evil Dies Tonight over Corey Cunningham, bro.
Hey, I got an idea for October, dude. We can record this early, but if you can carve out a time, we should do a great pop culture debate where we each have to defend one of those movies, even though we all hate them.
Ooh. Oh my god. That would be so much fun. I'm down for that. Absolutely.
That's more entertaining than Halloween Kills.
Oh god, yes.
Oh my god. I mean, geez, I'm still waiting for Rob Zombie to do convention so I can yell at him and tell him he's a piece of shit.
I spent 4.5 hours reviewing both of those movies on one live stream, and it was the first night my buddy Blake was on. He's got a channel. It was like me and Trina were like, hey, come on, we're gonna review both Halloween Rob Zombie movies. And he's like, oh, okay. So I wrote like 30 handwritten pages of notes, and it took us it was 2 hours and like 15 minutes per movie.
Oh god.
I was like, I am not stopping until I eviscerate each one of these properly.
They're not good. I remember Kendo was like, I've never seen these, and we watched it for Patreon, and he messaged us after the first one. He's like, I don't want to see the second one. I'm like, no, you brought this on yourself. You have to watch the second one now. This is how it is.
Those are batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Just to think, Nick, we were suckered into the Halloween 2018 hype.
We were.
Everyone was.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie was huge in 2018. Just how much money it made the opening weekend is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
We were there.
Yeah,
Nick it was you, me, and Ken there, Nick, because Dion wouldn't come out to watch. He had to watch the Michigan State football game.
Oh yeah.
My birthday party for.
Yep.
I was so pissed. I was like, motherfucker! I turned 30 once. We rented a house. We got a bar. What the fuck? He's like, I'll make it down later. I'm like, no, you won't.
That man and his priorities sometimes. I question them.
Sometimes.
Okay, that's true all the time. But it's kind of like, it's like, dude, like just stop watching your fucking footy ball and like come the fuck down and drink with us. You know, it's okay. It's all right.
You know, Tell them just
They're
tell
not
them
going to win
football.
if you're there.
Football's fake. Wrestling's real.
Hey, I'll go with that. I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised if some of football was fixed. I don't believe that I have any evidence to prove it, but
I'm sure there's some referees that have taken. They proved it in the NBA. Major League Baseball has been. I mean, so the NFL, it's a logical conclusion when, like, I don't want to get too deep in the weeds on football because, like, I'm a football fan too, but I've seen enough games over the course of my life to know that there's calls that are made at certain times. It's just pattern recognition. That's all it is.
Yeah. I mean,
it's pattern recognition.
No, even me as a football fan, I've seen a couple of Super Bowls where I'm just like, this doesn't make sense. Why are they not making these calls? So
Yep. It's who gets the flag and when is the flag thrown? Is it, what hinges on it and when and how does it benefit? Then you got to look at what's the line, what ties do the referees have to who, who did somebody put down a bet that they know? And they've caught people like that before. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that there's to fix a complete game and have everybody be complicit in it is impossible. That's impossible. But to have certain people in positions like it's like point shaving in basketball, hey, just turn the ball over here. Maybe you miss a shot or two extra, things like that can negatively affect. Oh, that I'm sure that happens in the NFL and the NCAA too, especially now because the athletes are legally paid, which pretty much put the nail in the casket for that.
That's what happened to the one quarterback who was going to be with Texas A&M, Texas Tech. I forget what his name was, and he got busted for gambling. And he was going to go pro. NFL said no supplemental draft for you. You got to wait 1 year. So
Oh no, a whole year. Whatever will I do?
I don't know. He could mess up, break his ankle. I met it when I was in high school. We had
how much would I bet I don't break my ankle?
Oh, see, got him. He's like, damn it. That's an extra year.
Yeah. So, real quick, shout out to the chat. We had some great Elliot titles. We had Bill and Ted's Elliot Adventure. For a few Elliots more, the good, the bad, and the Elliot. Fistful of Elliots.
Oh, jeez.
And John Carpenter's Elliots of Mars.
Eerily accurate.
Yeah. You know what, though?
Paid all that money, look like a Mac and Me alien.
Let's see. Our friend Xavier to God, who's been a member for 41 months. Thank you very much for that. He says, you guys should do a great pop culture debate, and you guys get to pick what movie to defend between Halloween Kills, Ends, Revenge of Michael Myers, Curse of Michael Myers, or Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Ooh.
Actually, that's a great idea. I'm going to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
We'll have some very fun and interactive stuff for you guys for October. I'm not excited.
I want Curse of Michael Myers.
Is that 6?
Yeah, I think that's 6.
Yeah, I will defend Curse of Michael Myers all day over any of those other ones.
You know why you have to review or defend that one? Because I've never seen it all the way through. I turned it off.
Wow.
I just did a deep dive review on that either last October or the October before, because I've now done every movie, and that's the only reason I did the Rob Zombie. I've done every Halloween movie now. So
okay.
They're just.
But I actually like that one. I saw that one in the theater.
Yeah, that one's those are fine compared to what we've gotten in the last 10 years.
Oh,
like the older ones seem like gold compared to the newer ones.
Resurrection looks better.
Listen. I have a soft spot for Resurrection. I will fully admit it's crap. Oh, fully admit it's crap.
I don't think your love is very soft. Nick.
It's fun. No, it's fun as hell. I love it because you can tell they had an idea for a slasher movie, and somebody's like, "Hey, we can actually greenlight this. We got to put Michael Myers and Laurie Strode in the first 15 minutes of it," and they're like, "Okay, sure, whatever, do it." And even then if you get I think it's on the 4K. It might be on the DVD or not on the Blu-ray, but I just heard it's on the 4K, but you get the movie through all the cameras that they were carrying around.
Yeah.
So you get that as a special feature.
Did you buy that 4K box set, Nick?
For Halloween?
No, there was So there was the original Shout Factory, but the only way you could get H2O, Resurrection, and 6 was this random 3-pack. It's like $100.
No, I didn't. I've got the first like 3 on individual 4K. I'm probably gonna get Resurrection on 4K as well. Maybe H2O because I like those. Those are really fun. But that'll be about it. Like I'm not going any further than that.
If we could rent those in 4K to watch them just to see how good they look, that's enough for me.
Well, I'm pretty sure Videodrome here in town has it. So I'm sure they will like. I'm sure they might have it. So we'll check them.
Did I tell you that I finally watched Videodrome and how it became one of my favorite movies already in one viewing? Because I watched it and I went, I think I'm going through some James Woods shit right now. And I'm
no, dude. I'm telling you, I've been on a whole like kick of that director. I forget his name.
Cronenberg.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull a movie I just got right now. I'll show you. Hold on.
So I first saw Videodrome on public access TV in high school at 2 a.m. in high school, and I'm like, "What the hell am I watching right now?" It blew my mind. Words can't begin to describe how confused you are when you're in high school and you're watching that.
Oh, dude, I wasn't confused, but I could get that because when I was a kid, I saw Scanners way too young to keep it on Cronenberg. So that movie.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so what you got, Nick?
Okay, let's see. I got the big, thick version of a movie called Coffee Table. And if you know what Coffee Table is, then you understand what this is. It's a foreign film. It's a horror movie. It's not really a horror movie. I should say there are dark comedies, and this is a black comedy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I watched it with a bunch of friends, and a situation happens in the movie where you shouldn't laugh at it at all, but for some reason it keeps getting funnier and funnier, and it's just really fucking awkward. But it is just one of those things that like it's a movie, you laugh at it, but the thing that happens is like incredibly horrible. But the situation that happens is just like it keeps getting worse and worse. And yeah, it's become one of my favorite movies, and I actually bought a couple of these as well for my friends for Christmas because we keep talking about it. So
we should watch it when I come to visit.
Oh, we are. That's why I got the physical copy so we can watch it in glorious 4K.
If I need to bring any discs down, I'm flying Delta this time, Nick, so I get a personal item and a carry-on, so I can bring some movies down. I don't have to.
Bring some shit you want to watch, man. We will have a good time.
I finally got my Criterion Collection version of The Breakfast Club, and I watched it yesterday.
Oh, nice!
It looks fantastic. So
nice.
The Elliot Centipede. Sorry, Dean.
Oh my god!
I met that guy from the Human Centipede once.
I did too. I have a picture with him. He's a super nice guy. Guy. I think I have a video on my YouTube of like of him initiating like a very drunken Saturday night like Human Centipede thing that happened at like I think Days of the Dead in Indianapolis or something. So
executive doctor.
Yeah, I have a video of that where he's just like, he was acting as his character and just telling people to come in, come and get in line, and they were all just like ass to mouth for like.
Nick, I think we were at the same show and we just didn't know each other yet.
Yeah, I think so.
I was at that show in Days of the Dead because that was also the year I think they had the Thing revival, right?
Yeah, that was it. So I have video on my YouTube channel, like 15 minutes of him just getting these people to do it, and it's just like random drunk horror nerds like crawling on the floor.
I wish we would have known each other because I hung out with Gary Busey that night, and I really wish you could sit there to be there with me, dude.
Oh my god!
So it's me and my cousin. My cousin's this huge horror nut, like Nick levels, but he's like, let's get these autographs for this and that. I think it was a Leatherface reunion too, and so we didn't want to drive home because we wanted to drink some. So we hung out in this bar, and it's like a couple people from the Thing on this side, and then Gary Busey's behind us drinking a Coke like this the whole time. It's so creepy because his son's there, and Gary Busey has a handler, and it's a surreal night, but it was a great time.
Yeah, that was back at the peak of those things when they were fun and the celebrities actually come out and like drink and stuff. And I know which hotel it was in. It was in like that hotel that had the bar and like everything in it. But yeah, I went to that one because I wanted to get everybody from Leatherface involved to sign my poster, and I have the poster. The only person that I could never get signed it was Tobe Hooper, and unfortunately he died, so that's not going to happen. So,
Ooh, somebody got Bubba Hotep on 4K.
That's
awesome.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Don Coscarelli. Now, speaking of horror movies usually cause nightmares, and we have a man who knows how to write some unholy nightmares. So, Dolan, take it away, man. Tell the audience what you got for us tonight.
So yeah, I am the writer and co-creator of the series Unholy Nightmare. We currently have issue number 3 on Kickstarter right now. We're at over $11,300 some odd dollars after a couple weeks. It's the most we've made ever in a campaign after just 2 weeks. And we've got a lot of big names on covers like Lyrics, Katya, Shane Connery Volk, Kenneth Rocafort, Draxcow. And the story is pretty much superhero monsters fighting evil monsters. It's got the best of both worlds, horror and superheroes. And I have always felt like it was never done right. And I felt like this is our opportunity to tell a great horror and superhero story. And we merge a lot of elements from different types of folklore. We've got characters from the public domain, like Herbert West. He's a character in this as well. And Dracula, the Golem. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's got some creepy visuals, and if you love horror or you love superheroes, check it out.
Folks, we're going to show you the trailer, man. I just wanted you guys to see the pages. They're beautiful. This stuff is excellent. Now, you guys want to check out part 3, but there's just one problem. You got to get part 1 and 2. Where can they get those right now, man? Is there like a tier where they can get 1 and 2 and 3 in a bundle to save on confusion?
Absolutely. You can get 1, 2, and 3 on the campaign.
So, folks, we love the Reanimator here. We told our Reanimator story the other night, so I'm definitely going to be reading this one. Let's show you the trailer, man, but I just wanted to scroll through these covers. They're awesome. This Shane Connery Volk looks awesome. I love this one. The heavy inks. I like a lot of contrast in my artwork. It's always fun to look at that stuff. What else we got?
He was an artist on a series called Nottingham, and it came out a couple years ago. It's a dark twist on Robin Hood. And I asked him, "Want to do a cover for this?" And he said, "Yeah." Like he's a musician. He's a musician by trade. And
he's both. He's good at both things.
Yeah.
We have this lady cover, the Jonathan McDaniel cover. That looks awesome. Now, is this a character in the book? What is this lady's story?
Yep, that is Jenny. Jenny the She-Wolf. She's part of the Chicago Police Department, and her name is Jenny Talbot. If you know the last name Talbot, it should ring a bell if you love horror. And she's going to be discovering more about her lineage and how lycanthrope is tied to her family lineage.
All right, this JC Grande cover is pretty awesome too. I hate drawing crowd scenes, so I have a lot of respect for this artist because that shit takes a lot of time. Oh my god!
Oh no! So he didn't have a problem with it. It was the colorist, Dan Kemp. Dan Kemp was a longtime colorist on Spawn, and he did Daredevil and Spider-Man, and he was the colorist on this cover. And he said, "I want you to know how much of a pain in the ass it was to color this." And said, "You're welcome."
Now, I watched the reel of this thing being drawn, inked, and colored. This is a fun one, man. I like your what you guys are putting out on social media. This is a fun project to follow.
Yeah, I got the OA actually right here for it, and
nice.
I got the available on the Kickstarter campaign if anyone wants it.
So, it's beautiful, man.
It's there, 11 by 17, fully inked by the legend Shelby Robertson, and penciled by the Mad Russian himself, Andre Lunatic. He is a future superstar. He's actually working on Fire and Ice Dark Wolf right now for Sarah Frazetta. Great series. And he's doing 5 different series with me, with Murat Michaels. The guy is a workhorse. And I hope everyone checks out his art before he becomes a superstar. It's cool. It's a cool feeling when you're following someone before they become huge.
Oh, yeah. It's exciting that way because you feel like you've always been a part of it, and then you'll follow their career the entire time. So I always like that kind of stuff too. Ooh, hello, Katya. This cover looks great as well. Ooh, I like this one too. It's very different.
So yeah, this was Lyrics. Leslie Lyrics. She is incredible. She's doing a lot of cover work for Marvel, in DC, and Dynamite, and Image, and Mark Silvestri. And she had time to do a few covers for me. This was originally a gift to me. She just penciled it as a gift. And I'm like, do you care if we sell this? She's like, no, sure, go ahead. Like, okay. And it became it was the best-selling cover out of every other cover we've had. It's not even close.
It just has like a feel to the texture of the characters, you know, since you can see the shading and the legs and stuff like that. That's what spoke to me. So I like that one quite a bit. And we have a color variation of that. And here are all the covers together, right?
Yep. You can get that. We do the trade dress bundle. We do a virgin bundle, or you can want to do a complete total nightmare. You can get all the covers. You can get medals. And for Katya, the Katya cover, we are offering remarks. We're offering signatures. So anyone can get a rare opportunity from her.
Nice. This is bitching too. I love this.
So
one.
yeah, we got 2 add-on stories. One is the Dracula, because Dracula is a character in this. So we have a 10-page origin story for him here, drawn by Andre Lunatic, who did the cover I just talked about, and fully illustrated by him. And we're also adding a another tie-in for the Golem, which is a 10-page origin story written by Aaron Sparrow and myself. Aaron is the editor in the whole series. Completely illustrated in pen and ink by Vudon. Rest in peace. There's a video, time-lapse video on Facebook of him doing this freehand. He pen and ink, just freehand by pen and ink. No blue lines, no pencils, straight to inks.
That is hard.
The guy was insane and a great guy. And it's gotten so many great reviews. I want everyone to check this out. If you love Tales from the Crypt, you're going to love that.
So, folks, we're going to check out the trailer. We're going to check back in at the end of the night tonight. But let's check out the trailer, and then let's play some games.
Dr. Herbert West. Cold, methodical, obsessed with conquering death. First, he brought the dead back. Then, he learned to control them. Now, with the tome, he won't just raise the dead, he'll command them. Dinosaurs, corpses, monsters, everything that's ever died will fight for him. And if that wasn't enough, something inside the team is breaking. If they fail, the world won't survive.
All right, dude, you got me pumped. We talked about horror movies. Now we're talking about horror comics. Folks, I swear it's only July. We're not going to start Schlocktoberfest early. But when we do, be ready because we're going to have a lot of fun this year with it.
I love horror. I can't stop talking.
Hey, Nick, I got some good news. I didn't watch The Fog this week. Dude,
I thought you were going to say you didn't watch The Fog today.
No. I wasn't with Hooker today. No, normally, man. Thank you. You guys know that reference.
Oh yeah.
When we went up to Oregon, the fog was on TV a couple times, but we're staying in a town that looks just like the town, and then the fog rolled in from the ocean, and it was just this like surreal moment. So it's like we're watching the movie there, and then I came home and I bought it. And I just keep watching it. Like I said, folks, not a lot happens, so that's why I keep watching that movie because you don't get burnt out. It's just nothing happens.
Well,
are we talking about the remake or the original?
Oh, we don't talk about the remake.
Yeah, no, the original definitely. Actually, we're talking about Cronenberg. I just looked at his IMDb. He made your other favorite movie, Jeff, The Dead Zone. He directed that.
Yep, yeah. That's like a top. If we do horror movies, that's a top 5 horror movie. If we do all movies, that's like a top 25 movie. I love that. I don't even consider it horror because it's like political thriller with a little bit of sci-fi into it. And
basically.
Dude, book too. I'm a sucker for Stephen King. Like, I will watch any adaptation of his work, except that Walking one. I just missed it, but one day.
It's good. It's good. It's I read the original. I saw the movie. The movie's good. It's not great.
I wasn't a fan of the Running Man remake. I know a lot of people thought it was cool, and I Arnold, man.
No, it was bland. It not as good as the original. original is just, it's so colorful, so over the top and crazy. That every hunter is so unique in their own way. That's what's great about it. But you watch this and like, they're all kind of the same. They're all kind of interchangeable, except the guy who wears the mask. But it's like,
yeah, they're trying to make a commentary on the current political climate and capitalism and all that stuff. And that's, hey, fine. People are going to use art to tell stories like that all the time. I just am of the mindset that these movies aren't brands that can be mined. They're Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and he's the brand. And every time you try to remake an Arnold movie without Arnold, it fails. I don't care if it made slightly more money than another movie. Arnold is the movie. Arnold is the Terminator. Arnold is Conan. Arnold is, he's Commando, Predator, all that stuff. I don't buy any of those offshoots, spin-offs, or sequels that don't feature him. He is that. And so I lose something. Like the Total Recall remake with Colin Farrell. What was that movie? That was the most bland movie I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I remember the advertising for that was like, hey, we're gonna make it just like the written story and it should be way better. I'm like, no, don't do that, because the crazy 80s version was not that, and it was way better and it was so much more fun.
Yep.
Yeah, because no, I watched that one because Kate Beckinsale was in it, and that was the whole reason I watched it. And then it was really terrible, and I was like, Jesus, what were they thinking?
She's a beautiful woman, but she can't sell me on that or Underworld. Like, she's just pretty to look at, but man, I hate most of her movies.
Yeah,
isn't Jessica Biel in that too?
Yes, plays her real wife or real girlfriend.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I got the original on 4K. I don't know why I had the Steelbook, but it was on the shelf, and I was like, I gotta watch this. I watched it the other night. That movie is just over the top and great.
Yes,
it's. Where do you rank it for Arnold movies? I'm gonna say it's like top 3 for me.
Total Recall. I don't know. Like it's hard. I'm gonna say it's definitely top 10. It's definitely top 10.
Because I go Predator, Total Recall, Commando. Those are my 3 Arnold movies, and then I like so many more. I think he's made more good than bad, but we don't talk about Junior or Twins. Well, it's Junior. Twins is fine. I hate Junior.
Jingle All the Way. You don't talk about Jingle All the Way?
Jingle All the Way is great. Oh my god!
I got a Turbo Man doll in the closet. I love Turbo Man.
Oh my god, Jingle All the Way is so good.
Our friend Dean H, thank you. He's been a member for 40 months as well. He goes, 41 months. Holy crap! I didn't realize it was that long. It's been a good 41 months. Dean, thank you very much for joining us all the time for 41 months. You greatly appreciate it, my friend. Our buddy Just Joe, I guess we're going to have to torture some audience members in a minute. He says, RIP to Sam Neill. Since Pete's here, it's the 30th anniversary of the Summer of Austin 316 promo and the Hogan's heel turn that created the NWO, which had the bigger impact on pro wrestling. Pete, you're up first, man. I'm going to grab a water.
Oh, my God. You guys know me well enough to know that when you're NWO for life. And I'm going NWO, honestly. I have to, because growing up in the 80s and being a wrestling fan, Hulk Hogan, like I loved the Southern wrestling. I was a Jim Crockett Promotions kid, but I watched WWF because you couldn't not pay attention to Hulk Hogan as a kid in the 80s. And seeing that entire run play out and him, kind of go on that downward trajectory where people got tired of it. It was the shtick was old. And when he came walking down that aisle, and I'm not even going to put into consideration the fact that Bobby Heenan spoiled the goddamn turn, but we were all so captivated in that moment by Heenan saying, but whose side is he on, to Tony Schiavone? And then Hogan dropped the leg on Savage, and they cut the promo, and Nash and my entire wrestling persona is an amalgamation of Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, because they were just so fucking cool. Like, they were, like, as a kid in the 90s, dude, they came in, they had all of the black, the sunglasses, they beat the shit out of people, they just left them laying. I still do every time I come out the gate, every picture of me you see in the entryway, I stand there and I throw up the 2 sweet, and then I hit them with the Y. I hit the W's for the Wolf Pack. But that's that's such an influence, like our whole team ratings gimmick. I wish I had my title belt down here. The logo is the NWO logo. I mean, it was our whole entire stable back in 2016-17 was an homage to the NWO, down to when they produced the episodes. We made them, when we entered, black and white for the YouTube show, switched to black and white for us, and they did. You know, I think, and I'm not downplaying Austin. I just bought a new Stone Cold shirt, which I was gonna wear tonight, but I just got done working out, so I'm like, no, I'm not changing. I'm too lazy. But I love Stone Cold, man. My bald brother, you know what I mean? Like, the first thing when I shaved my head, I shaved my beard down to a friggin' goatee because I'm like, I loved Austin. I did. I was a huge fan of his, 90s kid. And he was so anti-authority. And to see him versus Vince McMahon and that huge feud, and then his feud with The Rock, and I'm not even going to get into Triple H stuff, but his promo after, "I'm the game. Nobody's more over than me." But Austin's promo at King of the Ring 96 was a realization that this man that Vince McMahon had pigeonholed into a stupid gimmick, the Ringmaster, he was cutting that promo in ECW in like, what, 95, I think? 94, 94, Austin was. And I mean, to see that in WWF, it was like, we knew this guy was great, and finally Vince, he had an opportunity. He's like, I'm going for it. Shaved that stupid blonde hair off and just turned into a badass. I mean, it's difficult to say for me. I'm always emotionally going to go with the NWO, and I know Keely Chow. I see you, brother. I see you. But I would go NWO, and I could talk about this for hours.
Dude, so I'm torn, because I think the NWO stuff is cooler and had a bigger impact on the sport of professional wrestling, because I know this is going to sound like a hot take. I'm not trying to piss anybody off right now, but Stone Cold is an all-time great. But his time at the top is much shorter than the WWE acts like. Stone Cold was the guy. We'll give him the second half of 97. Let's just say that WrestleMania match propelled him to the top because Shawn Michaels was lame. Actually, I like him a lot, but you know what I'm saying? Like, Stone Cold in 98, he is wrestling. 99, half of the year is all about Stone Cold, and it slowly starts to peter off. Then I'd say by October, before he gets hit by the car, Stone Cold, Rock are pretty much on even footing, and Rock takes over. Stone Cold comes back, but Stone Cold's time on top is 2 years. And I think his Austin 316 promo was awesome, but the WWE gives him so much credit because he made them so much money. I don't think they are honest about that. So I'm going NWO for the whole sport of pro wrestling. It changed everything because everybody was NWO, including Dennis Rodman.
And I think it's on the record that Vince Nolan said if WCW hadn't happened, NWO hadn't happened, there wouldn't have been the Extreme Era. We wouldn't have had Stone Cold. We wouldn't have had The Rock. Who knows what would have happened? Who knows where WWF would have been if WCW and NWO hadn't shown up?
It'd be more Shawn Michaels being on drugs, being a menace to Vince and all the people in the back. Like, he is my second favorite wrestler of all time. I'm a huge HBK fan. Met him. He was a cool dude. Like, I'm all on board. But man, whatever he was in the 90s, asshole. Like, he ruined wrestling. And the Click, ugh. They always try to pull people down, but they couldn't do it. So, but shout out to our friend Just Joe. By the way, Just Joe, we're gonna press your button in a second. But I've been watching year 2000 SmackDowns, and Just Joe keeps popping up. Recently, he went to Triple H and said that the boys were talking about him. So there you go. I thought of you the other day. But folks, you know what happens when we had a $10 one? Somewhere Dion's gonna be chilled.
Peter. The horse is here.
Hello, Dion.
Sorry. Jim. By the way, guys, I don't think we talked about it on this show. I mentioned it on Tuesday. Sam Neill passing away. Any Sam Neill memories I mean, Jurassic Park's obviously his biggest movie, and I brought up the fact that he was almost James Bond, but he did a Carpenter film. Is he in Mouth of Madness? Right?
He did 2 Carpenter films.
Mouth of Madness.
Yeah, he did 2 Carpenter films.
It's right. Memoirs of the Invisible Man. Yeah.
Yep, Memoirs of the Invisible Man. Yeah, he was the bad guy.
I don't love that movie.
It's I will say this, like, technologically speaking, for doing an Invisible Man movie in like the 80s or 90s, it's really good. I mean, he also did Omen. I think he did Omen 3 or 4.
Oh, Omen 3. He is really, really good as Damien in Omen 3.
Oh yeah, no, he did really good. And then also the in my opinion, one of his best movies, and it fucking escapes me. God damn it.
Event Horizon?
Thank you, Event Horizon. Yeah. Event Horizon was just like, you talk peak, space or cosmic horror. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
That movie, I just watched that for the first time, like probably was about 3-4 years ago. It's just one that kind of slipped through the cracks, and I'd never seen it, and I was blown away. The cast in it and what they did with the effects at the time was incredible, and Sam Neill was so good in that movie. Mouth of Madness was one I hadn't seen in a long time, and I rewatched that because we reviewed it a couple months ago. And yeah, that's another just fantastic. But I love John Carpenter. I mean,
yeah,
he's my favorite.
I'm a sucker for Ghost of Mars. We're reviewing cheap plug. We're reviewing John Carpenter's Vampires Tuesday night on Tuesday.
I love that movie. I love James Woods in that movie. He is great.
Oh,
he's so good in that movie.
So cool in that movie. I like being beating on the priest. Like, do you like that, Padre? You get a little bit of wood when I'm smacking you around back there. I was like, oh my god, the way he delivers his dialogue is just peak. Yes. It's amazing.
Nick, I've decided that I'm going to just commit and get all the John Carpenter movies on the best formats possible. Because
because even perceive. I think people make fun of his 90s stuff with vampires and like Ghosts of Mars, but even that was just like not that bad compared to a lot of things. And his roster of films are still like I think better than a lot of directors we're getting now. I mean, The Thing and Halloween are going to define his career entirely.
Don't forget Escape from New York, though. That made more money than Halloween.
Oh, it's true. Okay, Escape from New York as well, too. Yeah. Escape from New York was, I think those 3 will really like define him, because I mean, like he's done everything from. I mean, he even did Precinct 13. Was that his?
Yeah, it's also Precinct 13.
Yeah. Oh, it's also Precinct. Okay, yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah. So he's done everything from action to sci-fi to horror and everything in between. Like he's done. The only thing he hasn't done is like a rom-com. We don't need that. But like he's done
close enough.
What is well, he also did an Elvis TV documentary.
Yes, he did. Kurt Russell. Yeah. Yep.
Kurt Russell rules.
Yeah, he did that. I think that's how we first met him, is doing that documentary or that like reenactment or whatever, and then they've been making movies ever since. But I think his just like the movies he's done are just they've been great. I mean, he does a bunch of stuff, and I think he recently just got his Star of Fame on in Hollywood somewhere, where some like homeless person, I'm sure, is shitting on it literally, but it's on there.
Go give him a pass. Like, isn't that the guy that made Michael Myers? He's cool. And then they go shit on Vince McMahon's Walk of Fame star. Wow.
I went to Alamo Draft House last weekend and saw The Thing. It's amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now I've heard Alamo Draft House has gone downhill because they want you to use your phone and like order stuff and get people to like. I've heard that
they do, but you can still press a button. They'll still come out if you don't want to do it that way, which I kind of prefer. But they're gonna be showing a bunch of this stuff there later this year. I saw Big Trouble in Little China there not too long ago, and to me, that is my probably second favorite John Carpenter film, right behind The Thing. I love Big Trouble.
It's excellent.
I feel like that man's work is kind of like Indiana Jones's movies. Like you can't pick a bad one, almost.
No,
like, you really
can't
pick a bad one.
Dude. This week on Twitter, when everybody was going on about Nolan being the greatest director, I was just like, "Yo, I don't think he's the greatest director." So he's like, "Who do you think's the biggest director?" I said, "John Carpenter." I didn't know how to respond because his movies may have not made the box office that they deserve, but they've stuck around in a way that, like, Inception's just a sound effect. nowadays. Nobody thinks about that movie. And in Interstellar, nobody thinks about it. Nobody really thinks about a lot of his movies outside of the Batman stuff, maybe Memento and Oppenheimer, because it made all that money. Like, Nolan's made a lot of great stuff, but it doesn't stick around like Carpenter. And I don't like a lot of the Halloween movies outside of the original, but Christopher Nolan has not created a cultural icon. John Carpenter's stuff has created Michael Myers, Snake Plissken, which is the fucking prototype of Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid.
Yep.
And I mean, you have so many different things that come from his movies that have just been accepted as parts of film, period. Not just filmmaking or low budget filmmaking. I don't think Nolan does that. And, to tie it back into the Odyssey stuff, I don't think this one will. But, in 20 years, we'll still be talking about Halloween, and we'll still be debating about The Thing, and we'll still be talking about all this other shit. And those are the types of movies that I think mattered. Those definitely mattered more to me, and that's what I like to buy and own in my collection.
Yeah, you can say he took the bigger risks than Chris Nolan has.
What is Big Trouble in Little China? Like, how do you define that? It's a
martial art. You don't define it. You
trucker
don't define it. But also the thing he had as well. I think above all of them is that he was also a music composer, so he knew how to do the music and do that for the movies. And I think really invoked a lot of emotion in a lot of his movies because he was able to do that. Like, really helped him, be a cut above the rest by being able to do that.
Imagine a world, though, where The Thing doesn't flop and then he gets all the studio movies that he's supposed to get. Because my cousin and I debated it once. We said, who's the best director of the 80s? And we were talking about Steven Spielberg. And then we go, but he's just the most commercial. Is he really the best? And then so we dropped him down 2 pegs, and it was Carpenter and Donner, because those were just better filmmakers in the era. Yeah. Spielberg needed Lucas for Indiana Jones. I think E.T. sucks ass. And then what's The Color Purple? Nothing important. But his produced work is better than his directed work. So
yeah. But you're talking about 80s. I mean, look at the guy I love, Roger Corman. Like, he was pumping them out, man, left and right.
But he was more important with finding directors who became big names. I mean, a lot of them got their start with him, and I think that's probably his greatest contribution. On top of producing films for $1 and getting $2 out of them.
Yeah. I read his book years ago, and the only movie he lost money on, I think, was he tried going political with it, and then he lost money on it, and he's like, never again. He's like, I'll never put the message before the movie you're trying to make money back. And he did it once, and he never did it again.
You know what we forgot to mention is They Live, Nick. Screw me.
Holy shit.
Probably the most prophetic movie ever made.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
We live it.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was watching Videodrome the other night, I was going to put on They Live because to me, they have crossover themes. I mean, they're not the body horror, but they tell the same story.
Yep.
Except one's aliens and one's this clandestine rogue portion of the government. But I think that fear of the 80s has become true, but because we have social media and cell phones, nobody gives a shit. It wasn't TV that got us, it was the phone. And, well, look where we are now. If you're watching on a phone, give us a like. If you're watching on any device, give us a like. And if you're watching us on TV, turn it up.
Yeah, we just need those glasses so we can see beyond the bullshit is what we really need.
Beyond the bullshit for a new documentary, Nick. There's my glasses. We have a longtime friend who's returning to the channel, Proper Justin, or Justin Proper as the screen name says. What's up, buddy? I was thinking about you today, man, because somebody in my Facebook group tagged me in some Back to the Future photos. And I was like, wait a second, I've been to those locations with you. So Twin Pines Mall, Burger King, Gamble House, Marty's house, all in an afternoon because of that dude. Folks, I don't know if I've ever posted on social media, but if you ask me, I will, because it's Back to the Future. But Proper Justin says, I love the lists. I used to make them for someone. Category names were my favorite part. May I suggest the GOAT category for the best one and a shame category for the worst one? Also, hi, Pete, and hello, new guy. Dude, we're about to have some
other guy.
Other guy?
Other guy.
Yeah.
It's better than the other name Dion would have given you, the other white meat.
Oh my God.
I was just watching
probably
At least I got a tan now. I'm brown.
You're darker than me.
I'm braised. I am actually darker than you right now, I think.
Okay,
I'm like Kramer from that goddamn episode of Seinfeld. I thought you were bringing a white boy over, not a dumbass. Here I come.
We're a damn heat wave right now. I love making tears too, dude.
I fell asleep in the tanner.
Oh, like what is that? Final Destination 3? That's the best one.
Yes. Oh my god, that is love that so much. It's such a good movie.
Nick, my favorite memory of that movie is, hey, I'm gonna rent this on DVD. Hey, you can pick your own ending. Hey, they all survived. Restart the movie.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, all right, cool. Bring back interactive DVDs. I'm down for that.
Oh my god, I missed
Or
that.
4Ks.
How High? The How High DVD had a hide the stash game on it.
Oh, nice.
You played it across multiple screens on the extra features. I spent hours playing that shit.
Oh my!
How high were you when you played?
Extremely.
I love the song of that movie is Tony Braxton and Method Man and Redman.
Yes, that soundtrack. We got in the truck the other day, and Trey throws on my YouTube music because he DJs from the back seat, and he puts on Cisco Kid. I'm just like, all right.
Oh my god,
yeah.
Hey, Proper, we're gonna do what you said. I took a picture on my phone, so when we get to it, we can talk about the greatest, because we got a lot of S tier categories, folks, and there's gonna be, I'm gonna guess, less S tier summers moving forward, because movies just aren't as good as they used to be.
It's real quick. It's funny, when we met Justin the first time I came down to Cincinnati, my wife referred to him as the twitchy little guy in the pink pants.
I never noticed him to be twitchy, but I've seen those pink pants.
She was like, who's it? She goes, what's the twitchy little guy in the pink pants name? I just started laughing. I'm like, it's Justin.
Dude, your wife was hilarious at Loudy's wedding when we were all.
Oh my god.
Oh. Dude, when we get time away from the kid and she can actually relax. Yeah, dude, she's a blast. Like she had fun at that when she came to the horror cons with us.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, especially when we were in Fort Wayne and she was like Griselda Blanco around all these big dudes in suits, and she's the only female, and we're all walking down the street.
Oh god, Cocaine Cowboys, great documentary.
I love those stories.
They're so fun. Oh my god.
So, folks, welcome into the first part 2 of a WCB episode, and we'll just say a long time, episode 496.5. It's our radio station episode. Tonight, we're going to cover the best movie blockbuster summers from 2001 to 2026. So, guys, let's start with 2001. This one actually might surprise us. We have Shrek, Jurassic Park 3, Planet of the Apes, Rush Hour 2, and The Fast and the Furious.
I'm gonna give that a B.
That's
a B.
Yeah.
God, I'm sure. Okay, we were talking about this last week. It's the whole one movie's up here, and then the rest of them are like here, and it's not even Fast and Furious for me. It's Shrek.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And I understand how much Fast and the Furious made. And it spawned an entire franchise just like Shrek. I think Shrek has held a better quality of movie. I'm between B and C for that one. I'll go B just because of Shrek and Fast and the Furious. I'll go B.
B.
Yeah, we also have the worst Planet of the Apes remake that I remember. I was in Walmart, like I think a week before it came out. I was so hyped for the trailer. I bought all those toys. Like they still exist in my house.
Oh no,
that's awesome.
Why?
That's awesome.
And then I didn't know any better. And then I went to go watch a movie, and I was like, I can't burn these or like throw them in a fire or anything. So I still have them, and they still exist.
They made a big deal because Estella Warren, that supermodel, was in that, and she was in Maxim and everything at that point. And then she had like 0 lines in the entire movie. She just stood there, looked hot for like probably maybe a minute of screen time. I went to the theater to see that and was like, I own all the original Planet of the Apes on VHS from like CBS Home Video. They're old.
Oh yeah.
And I enjoy those movies. This one was, God, I was disappointed. I was so disappointed in it.
And like the cast was stacked.
It was
stacked, and like they didn't fucking have it, man. Didn't fucking have it.
So you're going B. I guess we'll go B. I would say C because Jurassic Park 3 is ass.
I'll go C. I'll go C. I was being generous. I'll go C as well. C is fine.
I can concede to that.
Yeah.
So are we all cool with 01? Being a C?
Yeah. I'm kind of.
All right. 01. It joins 1992 and 1991. One's abroad. All right. 2002 is a very important year to me. It's got some great. It's got one film I like on here: Spider-Man, Attack of the Clones, Men in Black 2, Minority Report, and Signs.
That's a B. That's a B. Minority Report was really good. Signs was really good.
I love Spider-Man, so
Spider-Man is amazing. So it's like it's a B for sure.
Spider-Man is a god tier movie by itself.
Yeah.
But I'm probably the only one here. I'm an Attack of the Clones defender, and it's not because the acting and the dialogue. It's just the world building, and I loved Camino, and I love that entire sequence. But I'll go B tier on this. If it wasn't for, honestly, and I'll say this, if it wasn't for Attack of the Clones, I could probably go higher with it. But it's a B for me.
Yeah, I'm going to be around a B as well. And I think one movie we haven't mentioned yet is it's in the number 10 spot, but the impact it had on spy films going forward was XXX. It's not a great film by any means, but how it had an impact on James Bond, Bourne Identity, it really, that movie put Bond out of business, and for a long time, and that changed the game. And I think that really, like I said, it's not a great film, but it did change the spy genre. And
absolutely,
that Spider-Man and Lilo and Stitch, can't forget that. It's got to be at least a B.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought some extra ones. Thanks for doing your homework, brother. I appreciate it. Because what I did is I have an aggregate list that just does the top 5 in terms of like domestic stuff. So I'm glad you added those ones because it's really, Do we? Okay, so we'll keep it at a B to keep things going. But is this like a B plus summer realistically?
Yeah,
because it's like almost an A. It's not an S tier like 99, but like it. Yeah, it is a B plus. We're gonna give O2 a special plus next to it.
I think I own a copy of XXX State of the Union.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it since I bought it. I know Ice Cube is in it, which is the only reason I bought it because I'm a huge Ice Cube mark.
Oh
so,
god, they did a newer one a few years ago, and it felt like Point Break. They were just like going from like really awesome like aesthetic location, across the globe, and I was like, this movie looks amazing, but it has nothing to it.
Yes.
Don't be a dick. That's the only part I remember of XXX. Oh god, dude, that stunt he did in the beginning was great, was awesome. But that movie was so weird.
Like I said, it changed the game for spy movies going forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did. It did for sure.
So we got 2003 up next, guys. It's got Finding Nemo, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Matrix Reloaded, Bruce Almighty, and X2 X-Men United. I don't think, personally, only one bad film is on this list so far, and that's Matrix Reloaded. The other 4, pretty awesome.
Is Matrix Reloaded the third one?
Second, yeah.
Okay.
Revolution. Was Revolution's the third one?
Yeah.
What is that? I don't
know. Yeah. Dude,
yeah.
The Matrix is a one-film franchise for me. I bought the disc on Prime Day. That's all I need.
Yeah. And also Men in Black 2 was a stinker. Like that was did not like that.
It's the one I don't watch ever.
Same.
Is the best.
Dude, even recently I acquired all 3, and I think 1 and 3 I have in 4K, the other one just in like normal like Blu-ray quality.
You telling me you're not watching the one with Tessa Thompson?
Oh, I forgot that even existed, brother.
What are you talking about? I've never heard of that one. The only other thing I watch that's Men in Black is the cartoon. That's it.
Yep.
Nick, I was out looking for suits yesterday, so I'm just letting you know. I got my Dragon Con ticket purchased. I have a flight already taken care of. I just need to have beer money and a suit, and I'm ready to go.
There you go. Yeah.
So where we landed on this one, is this another B summer? Is this going to be a C because the Matrix kind of shit the bed? We got A's and B's in the chat.
And don't forget that the Terminator 3 came out the same year, and that wasn't that great.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. Ooh.
And Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh my God. Too Fast, Too Furious? Where they were in Miami.
Charlie's Angels Full Throttle it's an entertaining movie. It's better than the Elizabeth Banks Charlie's Angels movie.
What isn't?
I will say that'll be my only defense. Those two Charlie's Angels movies were actually kind of fun. They're not good, but they're at least fun.
I like the first one a lot, actually. I did as a kid.
I caught Trey rewinding this the Soul Train part with Cameron Diaz. He kept rewinding over that, and I just stand there. I watch him do it like 3 times from the kitchen. I'm like, got a little thing for blondes, do you, bud? No. I'm like, I prefer Lucy Liu and the leather gimmick myself. With you know, to each their own. You can go on, bud. That's me, Asian what? No.
Oh God, there he is.
Pete's
had to get one in.
Yeah, Pete's got his own basement for other reasons.
Amen.
So is this a C summer?
I'd say C.
Yeah, I mean with Terminator 3, yeah, that brings it down quite a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna say C as well.
That lowered the bell curve.
Dude, I'm glad you did your homework, man, because this is way more fun.
Yeah, because not only was it ranking the movies like how they get, but the cultural impact too, and they had on films going forward and such.
Yeah,
because
Terminator 3 had no cultural
impact. T3 wasn't a big deal, but it just sucked.
It had Kristana Loken. That was the.
I mean, it was okay. Comparative to the other like remakes and redos, it was like the least egregious one.
I'll watch that over Dark Fate.
Yes, but the problem is it goes back on what James Cameron had set up with too about fate and destiny, but it's like, oh no, it actually is inevitable. It actually is going to happen. You can't change your fate. It's like,
for sure, yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
All right, so summer of 2004 has some classics. We have Spider-Man 2, Shrek 2, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, The Day After Tomorrow, and Troy, which is clearly inferior to the new Odyssey because, you know, Matt Damon is better than Brad Pitt. No, he's not. Anyway, what do we think? I love Spidey 2. That's a 10 out of 10 for me, but the rest, I don't really like this summer.
I could toss it, you know.
Yeah, it's between a C or a B. You know, I love the Bourne Supremacy. That's when that's when Paul Greengrass took over and it became a bigger spy franchise. Day After Tomorrow, I don't like rewatching that at all. Van Helsing, one and done. Fahrenheit 9/11 was a top 10 film. What kind of world were we living in when that was a top 10 film?
Fahrenheit 9/11. Oh my God, I remember that fucking movie. Oh jeez.
Now we did get I found a website that has everything by summer now, but we also have Anchorman, we have The Notebook, Terminator, Alien versus Predator, White Chicks, Mean Girls.
I was looking at the top. I was looking at the top 10. If we want to go like a little lower, it's just like, yeah, there's some the Stepford Wives, same summer, same year. How about that? The Terminal.
Spider-Man 2 is kind of on an island here, almost. You know what I mean?
It really that and the Bourne Supremacy. Those are the two.
Yep.
I think that really, or in Harry Potter. There's the three. It's hard to say, but I think I'm settling on a B because those three were huge films.
Don't forget Dodgeball.
A true underdog story.
I love that movie.
Still playing it 20 years later.
We have a guy on our team that talks like a pirate.
And that guy was Alan Tudyk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking K2SO over here.
Didn't we meet Joel David Moore once, Nick, at a con?
Yes. It was it was it was a horror hound. I had him sign my Hatchet poster.
So what are we ranking this one? Are we sitting at a B, a C?
Yeah.
I gotta go B.
B, yeah, for sure.
B.
See, look,
who in the chat?
Justin's getting all twitchy in the chat.
He's even twitchy typing. What the hell, man?
All right, let's see how he feels about 2005. We have Revenge of the Sith, Batman Begins, War of the Worlds, Fantastic Four, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We also have other films like Lilo and Stitch. Wait,
that's 2025. That's a couple years prior. Yeah.
I was like, it jumped to 2025 because I was like, wait a second, Superman didn't come out. What the fuck? Anyway, we also have Wedding Crashers, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, The Longest Yard, and Monster-in-Law.
this is a C or B year. Don't it's like I love Batman Begins. I saw that in England that station there. I saw episode 3 the first night. We were the second people in the world to see it. But the rest of that list, it's like, Wedding Crashers, I'll rewatch. Batman Begins, episode 3, but everything else, I'm like, I'm never watching that again. But the one funny thing I noticed as we go through the years, how many Adam Sandler films are in like the top 10 going forward.
Oh yeah,
it's nuts.
It's his biggest stretch of like blockbuster hits. The weird thing for me is like the big movie that stands out that I absolutely love beyond Begins is Wedding Crashers. That's one of my favorite comedies. So
you're
talking about May Scusi earlier. I'll talk about Kit Kat and all this shit. And Death, You Are My Bitch Lover. And Todd, you tell that me. I scream that shit out randomly by Bodies of Water. So
stage 5 clinger. Come on,
stage 5 clinger. Every guy uses that. I remember that. Oh man.
All right, where do we want to settle on this summer? I mean, it really isn't all that many bangers, but there are a couple good ones.
I love Revenge of the Sith. It's my third favorite Star Wars movie.
Good.
But I realistically, and Wedding Crashers is absolutely, I own that one. That's phenomenal. It's fun. Is it a B or is it a C? I'm doing the 6-7 thing. I got kids.
I'm settling on a C. I'm going.
I'm good with C.
Yeah, right. C's fine. C's fine.
All right, 05 gets a C. We are clearly stricter than a lot of people would expect, but that's okay. It's what makes us world class.
Well, no, I mean we're getting out of the age, we're getting out of that of having good movies come out during the summer now. You can kind of see it with the rankings we're giving, because the first episode we did last week about this, we had a lot of bangers, and it was hard to, I mean, we even thought about going, above S with some of those years, because they had just some really good ones come out. So
we had 12 S tier years in the last of the 25 we did. Almost half of them were S tiers now.
There were a lot of good ones.
All right, so 06 we got, this is a rough one for me. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, Cars, Superman Returns, X-Men The Last Stand. We also have films like, hold on, it's loading,
Talladega Nights.
Yeah, and The Da Vinci Code, Click, Mission Impossible 3, and The Devil Wears Prada.
Ugh. This is a C or a D year. Yeah, it's D. Yeah, seriously, probably a D.
It's a D.
D. There's not. Yeah, there wasn't a lot there. There was a lot there.
Yeah. Even Talladega Nights can't help that.
No. I mean, I think I still rewatch it to this day. It's a fun movie. It's funny as hell.
Same.
But it's just, it can't carry it. It just can't carry it.
It's on an island. It's an island to itself. There's everything else around it.
Yep.
My favorite movie of the year ranks at number 34, Clerks 2. That's not a big hit, but I love that movie.
It was still good. It's still good. It's still before Kevin Smith had his heart attack that we caused, and he became a shittier filmmaker.
I know. I worked at a fast food restaurant in high school when that movie came out, and I was like, finally, something that about the shitty job I have. And so I found that movie extra good. That Christmas, I got the little box set with the movie hat and the movie Happy Meal.
Oh, nice.
So I got that somewhere. Okay, so next year, 2007, we have some shitty films. Transformers, Spider-Man 3, Pirates of the Caribbean's At World End, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. We also have stuff like The Simpsons movie, which, it's up for debate. There's also The Bourne Ultimatum, Ratatouille, Knocked Up, and Live Free or Die Hard to close out the top 10.
Live Free or Die Hard is the only good one on that list.
Yeah. That was before Seth Rogen's got too old and played out.
This was the start of it.
Yeah, this was the beginning of, hey guys, I'm funny. But this is a D. Is this a D?
This is a D. This is a D.
It's a D.
Yeah, because Rob Zombie's Halloween came out during this summer, so this is
automatic D. As a matter of fact, I want it sent straight to hell.
I mean, we have an F tier. If you want to put 07 in F, listen to the shit we got in 07. That's not great. Hairspray the remake, License to Wed, No Reservations, Underdog, Stardust, Mr. Brooks, Disturbia, Nancy Drew, Mr. Bean's Holiday, Waitress, War, Hostel Part 2, Balls of Fury, The Nanny Diaries. What the hell's Becoming Jane? But either way,
I will say the one good movie looking at this list I actually enjoyed is probably 1408. That's the one movie that came out.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
That's a good one.
about
I
you
just
guys don't like Hot
watched-
Rod?
I watched Stardust not long ago. That was actually pretty good. I think I reviewed that on Letterboxd too. It was actually good. I enjoyed it.
I just don't remember it. I had to look it up. It's Michelle Pfeiffer. All right.
Yeah. The cast was freaking amazing in it.
Yeah, cast was stacked.
Robert De Niro. Yep. That was a good movie.
Yeah. Balls of Fury was funny, but once again, like that's not going to carry the weight. So.
Randy Daytona.
Ping pong.
There's a Chinese say ping pong.
Yeah.
That's another one I own.
It's a good one.
So,
it's a good one.
Now, 2008 is going to be a very interesting dichotomy. We have some of the all-time greats and some of the all-time worst, because number 1 is The Dark Knight. Number 2 is Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Jeez.
Following up that, we have Iron Man, Hancock, Wall-E, Kung Fu Panda, Sex and the City, The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian, The Incredible Hulk, and to close out the number 10, we have Wanted, which beat out Mamma Mia just barely. And to give you a few more to let you know what the summer was really like, there's the Don't Mess with the Zohan, The Mummy, Tomb of the Emperor Dragon, Step Brothers, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Oh shit, hold on. We got Pineapple Express and Tropic Thunder in the same summer. So
But what's funny is that I just found out Nick Swartzen, who was in Don't Mess with the Zohan, he turned down Tropic Thunder to do Don't Mess with the Zohan.
What an idiot.
Iron Man, Step Brothers is I love that movie so much.
Yeah.
I'll throw an A on this one.
I will too.
This is a summer.
Yeah, especially with the first Iron Man. I mean, that's
Yep. I remember seeing Iron Man in theater marking out.
Now hold on a second though. Let's readjust, because I think if you look at Dark Knight, Iron Man, I don't like it, but Wall-E is a huge deal. Kung Fu Panda became a huge franchise.
Correct.
The Hulk was fine. I like that movie pretty much. And then the other ones we listed, like Step Brothers and Tropic Thunder. I mean,
but Mamma Mia is another huge cultural movie. That movie is replayed a lot.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I will. But I will give you that. I will give you that.
So is this going to be the first S tier summer of the 2000s?
By a hair. By a hair.
I think we should give it that because of the importance of a couple of those movies.
Absolutely.
I'm good with going S.
Yeah.
And that summer, I got my job at 7-Up, so I could barely have any free time, but I had a lot of cash. I saw all these movies in theaters. So
I saw Dark Knight in theater, I think like 5 or 6 times. I love that damn movie that summer.
Why did my camera keep cutting off? By the way, folks, I didn't turn it off. It just died. I need to buy a new one, Nick. God damn it. Anyway, 2009. This might be a huge drop in quality. We have Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Up, The Hangover, Star Trek, Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, X-Men Origins, Wolverine, Night at the Museum, The Battle of the Smithsonian, The Proposal, and G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra. But keep in mind, out of the top 10, we have films like Terminator Salvation, District 9, Inglourious Bastards, The Ugly Truth, Bruno, and The Final Destination.
God,
this is a D summer for me.
It's a D summer, but Inglourious Bastards, dude, just for Christoph Waltz alone.
Hold on,
in
Pete.
That movie.
At number 32 comes a little film called Halloween 2, directed by Rob Zombie. D. Yeah.
I was waiting for that. And I was like, when was it released? Was it summer? God damn it, it was.
And Land of the Lost. Robbie. Land of the Lost.
Oh my god. Oh, Land of the Lost is actually really funny. Holy shit.
Isn't that Dan McBride?
Yeah. Well, he was in it. Okay, he was in it. He didn't write it. He was in it. He didn't write it.
I like him better as an actor than a writer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see what the audience is saying.
Jeez.
Definitely.
Halloween 2, really. Yeah. Like Rob Zombie is that like lead balloon, in all of our lives that we don't need.
That was one of the worst movies I have ever seen in my life.
The fact that you have to like tell people what your metaphor means beforehand,
hey, we're gonna come to a point where there's a white horse, and you're just wait a minute. Why is there a white horse in this movie? What are you doing? This is about Michael Myers. Why is Michael Myers talking?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Why is Don Plesance's character, Malcolm
Loomis?
McDowell's character, Loomis. Why is he suddenly an asshole? What the hell?
Right.
Yeah. Apparently, between movies, he had like a book deal, and he was on some TV shows or some shit. Like, it was so weird. So strange.
We get it, Rob Zombie. A, you want us to see your wife's tits. B, everything revolves around white trash. We get it, Rob. We get it. Like, it's the white trash verse. That's what Rob Zombie. Yeah. I mean, it's just that's the whole shtick. We get it. I'm seeing him in concert like 4 times. It's fine. He's a fun stage show, but stay away from Halloween, please, forever. Never.
I agree. Again. I like his music. I hate his movies.
Yep.
Okay, summer of 2010. This could be an interesting one. We have Toy Story 3, Iron Man 2, The Twilight Saga Eclipse made $300 million. Goddamn. Inception, Despicable Me, Shrek Forever After, The Karate Kid, Grown Ups, The Last Airbender, and Salt. Those are the top 10. But some of the other contenders for notable films, good or bad, we have The Expendables, The A-Team, Eat, Pray, Love, Get Into the Greek, Predators, Step Up 3D, and Vampires Suck, as well as Marmaduke, and A Nightmare on Elm Street remake, Nick.
Oh, no, it's F. It's F. It's F. It's fucking F. It's fucking F. I'm sorry. No.
Oh.
Yeah,
speaking of that, they're trying to make a new one right now, so oh god.
Well, I wrote a whole video, Nick. I'm pissed.
Don't leave it alone. They can't. They shouldn't.
So somebody in the chat texted that the horse is here, and I looked to see if Dion showed up.
I was like, I wish they would have said the horse right here, because I would have went into. I got the horse right here. His name is Paul Revere, and there's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. That guy says the horse can do.
Yeah, Dion's still in the Odyssey. He'll be in the Odyssey until 6 a.m.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves Helen of Detroit.
Helen of Detroit.
Look,
I get what that means, but also it's just like it's unnecessary, but also it's funny as shit. Like it's fine.
It's so absurd. That's why it's funny.
Well, yeah. Someone took the scene from an episode of Seinfeld when Jerry's dating the lady who's like a Two-Face. Her face changes in the light, and you see her show up. Jerry's like, "Helen, you really?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he looks at what's his name? He's like, "Yeah, I don't know about this." Yeah, just yeah.
That's the Festivus episode.
Yes, yeah.
That's my favorite episode, The Strike. I wrote psychology papers around that episode.
All right. Now, summer of 2011 doesn't seem to be that big of a step up. Couple films. We got Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Transformers The Dark of the Moon, The Hangover Part 2, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, Cars 2, Thor, Captain America, Bridesmaids, Kung Fu Panda 2, and to close out the top 10, we got The Rise of the Planet of the Apes. But there's also classics like The Smurfs, Super 8, The Help, Green Lantern, Fast 5, Cowboys and Aliens, and Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Oh, and Horrible Bosses, and a guilty pleasure for me, Bad Teacher. That is a.
I saw it in theaters.
Education. Yeah, I love Bad Teacher.
Cowboys and Aliens. I remember the ads for that went so fucking hard, and then it just like came and went, and nobody. It was a wet fart in the middle of the night. Nobody gave a shit about it.
Am I going to be the only one to say Bridesmaids is actually good because it's in Paul?
Get the fuck out right now! No, I'm kidding.
It's in Paul Feig's wheelhouse. He can't write male characters, but except for The Office, because those are not. He's not writing like an action character. He can write an everyday thing. And Bridesmaids was funny. That was a good example of those actresses being used in the way that they're talents work. I thought that movie was funny as hell.
This is a C or a B summer. It's C or a B because not just that, like X-Men First Class, that was big. Making up for Boss is still big. It just granted there are some stinkers in this movie. And you have Thor, Captain America, that was all leading to, and it was a big summer. I'm leaning toward a B or a C.
I'm in that window, man, because I'm not going to give it an F. That really isn't. I mean, Green Lantern's a piece of shit, but Rise of the Planet of the Apes is awesome. So
oh yeah. That's what I think. That's when we started getting. Every like 5 years we get a new Planet of the Apes movie, and like it started with that, and we were getting they've all been so good in the last few years that we've gotten them. Like from that, they learned from 2001. It's like fuck it, we really have to like give them the story they want. It's like good, you know what you're doing now. The only problem is
Nick, every time one of those comes out, I made sure I saw it opening weekend.
No, same because I'm a huge Planet of the Apes fan. I watched it a lot as a kid. I love that franchise, and when the new ones have come out, they've always been great. They've been wonderful movies.
So are we gonna go B?
B.
I'm good with B.
All right. B it is, 2011. All right.
Shrebels 08. That's the only movie of his that it's because it was like something he was good at. Like I hate the Ghostbusters 26. That's an abomination.
But no, I'm with you, Pete. That's his wheelhouse, and he played to his strengths.
Yep. And like I said, man, he did good when the shit he did on The Office was good too. So, and that's one of my favorite freaking.
I don't have any issue with Paul Feig outside of Ghostbusters and the shit he said about Ghostbusters people.
Yeah,
like, that's my complaint with him, because he's not a guy. I know what he makes, and I don't like it for the most part. I don't dislike Bridesmaid. I saw it once with my friend Shira. Her and I got drunk and watched it. It was fine. But like, I think of Paul Feig as the dude from Heavyweights. He's an okay actor at best. I'm not a big fan, but I just am not going to shit on him outside of Ghostbusters, because it was the political shit that they made it personal. If you just made a bad movie and went, nobody watched it, no big deal, I wouldn't give a shit about anything you've ever done. But the fact that you still cry about it 10 years later, dude.
Every couple of years he'll rise up on some shitty magazine or some website somewhere, and he's like, well, it wasn't as bad as everybody says, and it's like, dude, just shut the fuck up. You made a bad movie. Paul. Take your L and move the fuck on.
Yep.
Now, I don't want to lead anybody's opinion, but for me, the whole year of 2012 was an S tier year. I saw 53 movies in theaters.
Jesus
but
Christ.
Yeah, dude, I went more than
hold on. Yeah, I was about to say, how did you see 53 movies in a year? Because it's only 52 weeks in a year, buddy.
Double features. And I didn't go to the movies every week, but I saw many double features, because this was the year, my peak friendship with Joel. Joel was an old bullshitter on the show.
Yep.
He was like, hey, man, you want to go to the movies? And I'm like, okay. And so I went to AMC every couple days. But listen to this shit. This is why I say this is an S tier for the most part. You got The Avengers. Dark Knight Rises, still a solid movie. I don't like The Amazing Spider-Man, but you got Brave, Ted, Madagascar 3, Men in Black 3, Ice Age Continental Drift, Snow White and the Huntsman, Prometheus, Magic Mike, Bourne Legacy, The Campaign, Expendables 2, never mind, Total Recall, yuck. But later on in the year, you get James Bond, which is one of the better Bond movies. I like That's My Boy. I'm not going to lie. We also got the Chernobyl Diaries. That was an interesting movie.
That was so weird.
Oh, but here's the reason why I put it as an S tier year. 21 Jump Street.
Oh, shit. Oh,
yes.
God damn, dude. Yeah, those guys. Oh, man. And they did the Project Hail Mary, and they knocked it out of the fucking park.
Yeah. And also, too.
Oh, and Cabin in the Woods. Cabin in the Woods came out the same year.
Oh, shit.
Great. That movie's so good.
Cabin in the Woods is so fucking good.
And I know it's not as popular. I like Safety Not Guaranteed. It's like a smaller budget movie about time travel. I really liked it.
Oh, no, that one. No. I watched that like a couple years after it came out. It was so good. But oh, God, Cabin in the Woods. I remember that. I think I have the coffee table book for that somewhere.
I'll take it one step further, too. I know this is a shitty kids movie, but I don't hate Journey to the Mysterious Island. I saw it in theaters back then because it was one of those like, hey, let's just watch anything. And then it was on streaming. I was like, let's see if this movie's as bad as it, seems to be. And it's just a kid's movie. It's not anything you can look through an adult lens, but it kind of teaches you like about Jules Verne and literature. And it sounds like a PBS movie, but it's still kind of decent. So
it's not bad. I'm
gonna throw that in there too. So maybe I jumped the gun on S tier, but I think this is a strong A category, if not A plus.
Yeah,
I'm saying A or an S. Look, I mean, kids today, they'll never know that experience of going to see the Avengers opening night. Thursday, all that build up, the lines, people. I remember my girlfriend at the time playing Seat Saver for us. She's like Elena Seinfeld. No, take it. It was insane, and before you could reserve seats. So that was one of those last films before that all became popular.
Holy shit, you're right. Yeah.
Yep.
I just that movie. People have no fucking idea how huge Avengers was.
Oh, dude, that is still to this day my favorite theater experience because it was the all-day Marvel. It was 5 movies. The whole theater was jam-packed. They let you take food into this theater if you bought it in the complex. So that included pizza, there's bar food, all that shit. And we like all the audience, we got closer. Like we all liked Iron Man and we all were watching these movies. And then when it came to the waiting for the Avengers, like the energy got really high. I couldn't even hear some of the lines because we were cracking up like the puny god shit. I was like, Joel, what did he say? Like, I don't know. I saw it 4 times that year. Like that movie, it always bothers me where the MCU is because that was the peak for me. Like it was awesome. And everybody was into it too. It wasn't just comic book fans. Everybody went and saw that movie. That was the event of the decade.
Families,
all right,
adults, grandparents, everyone was going to see that movie.
Dude, I remember having a really shitty like side theater seat. You know, because that's all that's all I could get when the tickets went live. That's it. And like I sat there uncomfortable, but I enjoyed it. It was great.
So 2013 might be a big drop-off. Let's talk about it. We have Iron Man 3, Despicable Me 2, Man of Steel, Monsters University, Fast and Furious 6, Star Trek Into Darkness, World War Z, The Heat, The Great Gatsby, but The Conjuring closes out the top 10. So we got something important there.
And the Wolverine. Don't forget the Wolverine. Not the one where we learned that he was from some stupid folklore in Canadian, like I don't know what bullshit it was. But yeah, this is like a C summer. I think it's C. Just
Well, let's look at a couple more. There's also Now You See Me, which I thought was decent. We're the Millers. I do like that movie.
Yes.
Hangover Part 3.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim.
Say that again. Say that again.
Hangover Part 3.
Hangover Part 3. Yeah. Those movies dropped off. Yeah. Now You See Me 1 was fun. That was those movies have been really fun. I haven't seen Part 3 yet, so I don't know if it's any good or not.
Neither have I.
The Purge.
Oh, The Purge! Yeah. Holy shit, that started.
Yeah.
God,
White House Down's not horrible, but it's not.
No,
good.
the Olympus Has Fallen is the better version.
That's what I thought it was. Olympus Has Fallen is way better. Yeah. That's the one I do like. Where do we want to rank this summer? Because if we keep going down, it's a lot of like The World's End. I hate that movie, so that's okay. It's not a good one for me personally.
It's like we could get C, D.
Yeah, we can do C. We can do C.
All right,
C.
Let's see what the audience says. We got C- from Jim and A from TLJ Screwjob, or maybe that was last summer. G.I. Joe Retaliation is a dumpster fire in 2013.
Oh, it is.
But it's got The Rock. I don't care. Like I always say, folks, just for clarity's sake, so nobody misconstrues. The Wrestler, 10 out of 10. Awesome memories from childhood. The actor, don't care. Like, good luck, dude.
Yeah, I don't think Moana's like pulling numbers like they wanted it to.
Have you seen Have you seen the video clips of how shitty it looks?
It looks terrible.
He has to wear a bodysuit. I can't believe The Rock is having to wear a bodysuit.
Oh god. Well, I mean, he got off the gas, as Kendo would say, and like he shrunk down, so they're probably why they had to put him in a bodysuit.
When I saw that picture of him or that video of him with all the weight loss, I was like, "Oh no, does Rock have cancer?" And I was just
same.
Like,
I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. I was like, no,
yeah, it's like with Dave Bautista. Both of them, just they've lost that body mass.
Batista looks like an old lesbian now.
Yeah.
Well, no, the weird thing is, like, I remember watching the movie with Batista where it was Stuber. It was Kunal Namjabi and you know, Batista. It's like they can flip roles now because Kunal Namjabi is bigger than Batista.
I think I'm bigger Batista at this point.
Yeah.
I'm only like 215 right now.
Oh gosh.
He
what
wears
do you guys
pearl necklace. Come on, man.
literally or metaphorically?
Like
both,
reality,
both.
like, probably both.
Okay.
Let's be honest. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I know that reference.
There we go. While we're on the Seinfeld, this one, this is probably. God,
I want to say C.
That's fair.
I was B or C, but I'm leaning more towards C.
All right. So let's move on to 2014. This might be a bigger year. We have Guardians of the Galaxy, Transformers: Age of Extinction, Maleficent, X-Men: Days of Future Past, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Godzilla, 22 Jump Street, How to Train Your Dragon, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles closes out the top 10. We also have films like Neighbors, The Edge of Tomorrow, The Purge Anarchy, speaking of The Rock, Hercules, Let's Be Cops, and A Million Ways to Die in the West. Those are some random ones from that year. What do you guys think of this?
C.
Nick goes C.
Yeah, I'm like that's a lot, but there's like a lot of sequels, a lot of stuff I didn't really care for.
Yeah.
Maybe like 3 or 4 that were actually like I actually would rewatch. So
Guardians.
Yeah, in the top 10, there's like 2, maybe 3 that are good rewatchable. The other ones, like Transformers: Age of Extinction, I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever watched it.
oh god,
If that's the one with Anthony Hopkins, it's terrible.
Whatever the 4th one was, I remember watching that one and I was just like, I fucking hate this already. It was terrible.
This is it.
Oh,
This is the 4th one.
no, because it was like 2.5 hours long. I was like, why is it so long? And they went on so many like weird caveats, and they couldn't like nail the target of the movie and what they wanted to do. And like, I think that's one of the Anthony Hopkins, because they paid him a boatload of money for that one. I'm just like, oh god,
Wait,
this is terrible.
Was he in this one or Last Night? I thought.
Oh, he's Last Night. Sorry.
He was Last
Night.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's a couple years from now.
Yep.
Oh, a Transformer.
No. The thing about the Mark Wahlberg one, and I remember this being a whole thing, where it's like the kid was talking about like
dating his underage daughter.
That's
yes.
Yeah, and that was like that like, and he brought out like some piece of paper and like, this is the rule of it. I'm just like, dude, this is not gonna age well.
Yeah, it's awkward as shit. Michael Bay. Did he direct that one?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think
Okay.
I think he left after like the first 2 or 3.
Hey, he has made good movies and he's made Transformers movies, and the latter.
I still hold up 13 Hours as his best film, and I don't think enough people have watched or talked about it.
13 Hour. I've heard about that one. I don't think I've seen it.
It's about the with Benghazi. It's about what happened. Pretty much the assault on
the embassy.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that Jessica Chastain? Is she that in that movie?
No. That's Zero Dark 30.
Okay, sorry. They all kind of blend together. My money goes to The Rock for Michael Bay.
Why is Jessica Chastain so bad in everything?
She has the same resting bitch face in every film.
That's true.
Bad in everything.
You don't love her in that thing that came out with that guy last year?
No,
I'll never forget it.
I try to avoid her. It's like if she's in something I'm watching, I'm like, damn it, it's Jessica Chastain. It's like a case of herpes. It always pops up just unexpectedly. And it's always inconvenience.
She's the depressing version of Bryce Dallas Howard. That's the way I see it.
Thank you.
That's true. That's true.
You. Without the wagon.
Dude, that's Bryce Dallas Howard world class.
Dude,
Holy
speaking
shit.
of which, Bryce Dallas Howard was in Knoxville, like I think last weekend, and I got to like walk past the table and see her wagon. I was just like, oh my god.
Wait, she was in Knoxville. Her ass
My
was in
jaw
Chattanooga.
No shit. No shit. Yeah, because I went Sunday because I was busy the first 2 days, and I was just like, okay, she's there. And I went to just kind of like look at her table and like look at the people. Like, there was a line around the entire table the whole day for Sunday. But I just looked and like watch her turn around to get something out of her purse. And I'm just like, oh yeah, this is what I wanted.
Yeah.
So where are we gonna
just like that?
Yeah.
So we're clearly giving Bryce Dallas Howard's wagon an S++ tier, but what are we giving 2014?
It's a C. I think it's a C.
Are we?
That's fair.
All right.
The only thing I would give it a B for is Guardians of the Galaxy and How to Train Your Dragon. But I can concede C because there's so many stinkers. It had 22 Jump Street as well.
Yeah.
I like more than of the top 10, I like Guardians. I like X-Men. That's my favorite X-Men movie. I like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I like Godzilla. I like 22 Jump Street. So I like 5 of the top 10, but there's just a lot of shit like Tammy.
Wait, hold on. This was this is 2013. We're talking about summer movies. Never mind.
2014.
2014. Okay.
Are we moving it up to a B? We keeping it a C?
Yeah, let's give it a B. It's fine. Let's give it a B.
I'm making a case for B on this.
It's a mixed bag year, but yeah, there's some really good ones and there's some sketch.
Yep, for sure.
All right, let's take it up to the year of the future and the year WCBS debuted, 2015. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Jurassic World, Avengers Age of Ultron, Inside Out, Minions, Pitch Perfect 2, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Ant-Man was released on this day. So that's a 10-year memory, or 10-year anniversary. No, 11, sorry. San Andreas with The Rock, Mad Max Fury Road, and Straight Outta Compton. Those are the top 10. But you also have films like Spy, Trainwreck, Tomorrowland, Terminator Genesis, Ted 2, Pixels, Magic Mike, Double XL, the remake of Vacation, Fan 4-Stick, Insidious Chapter 3, the remake of Poltergeist, and The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Oh, and Furious 7.
Oh, don't forget the holiday pleasant film, The Gift. Forget about that one.
Oh, God, I forgot.
Ugh.
And Paul Blart Mall Cop, too.
Oh, God. Oh,
Fan 4-Stick. Jesus, that's a movie I memory hold.
I went to go see that twice, and I'm saying I saw it twice because I had to understand. I had to see, like, was this movie really as bad as I thought it was? Because the movie is so fucking weird. Because like you watch that first half. The first half is a solid recommend. That second half, it's like, what the hell is this? It is two different films, and you can clearly see when that changed when the director got fired. And
Josh Trank.
Yeah. Oh, dude, and the story about him afterwards was insane.
Yep.
Yes.
Taking pictures of the dog's butthole.
No.
Setting fire in his condo. It got weird.
Yeah. Having a gun because they thought people were going to come take him out or something. People were like stalking him, whatever. It's like no one knew who the hell you were, or what you looked like. It was all kinds of weird shit he was doing in like his apartment or condo, whatever they gave him to make the movie.
What did Rick James say? Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Because he was zooted out of his mind.
Listen. Hollywood and these fucking Gen Z marketers need an injection of cocaine. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Take it back to the 80s.
They have listen. They all stare down at their phones. They don't drink. They barely smoke anything. They're using their robot dicks as coping mechanisms. It's I don't know. Hollywood needs an injection of cocaine. Right.
We need a John Peters.
I agree.
We need a John Peters.
There you go.
Let's restart Canon Films.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Say fucking less, sir.
Pete, I'm glad you brought up Chappelle's Show because I'm going to give these movies 4 thumbs down. What is this? Another C here?
C.
Yeah, C. I mean, I will say, I will say, Rogue Nation is good.
I agree.
Yes. That was one of the last few fun ones that we got from Mission Impossible. But it can't carry it. It can't hold the weight.
No, yeah, Mission Impossible. That Rogue Nation is probably my second or first favorite one. It's right up there.
So
the others,
I liked Age of Ultron and Pixels, but this is still a C.
So this might be the 2016 might be an F year.
Oh,
we start out with look it of the top 10. I'm only giving like maybe one movie a pass. Finding Dory, Civil War, The Secret Life of Pets, The Suicide Squad, the shitty one, Jason Bourne, X-Men Apocalypse, Star Trek Beyond, Central Intelligence, Ghostbusters 2016, and The Legend of Tarzan close out the top 10. But we have the Angry Birds movie, Bad Moms, Independence Day Resurgence, Sausage Party, The Purge Election Year, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, Pete's Dragon, and Sorority Rising, aka Neighbors 2, as well as the BFG, the Warcraft movie, The Nice Guys, Ben-Hur remake.
Oh my god.
Florence Foster Jenkins. What the fuck is that?
Nice Guys is probably one of the only good ones in that year.
Yeah.
That's an F.
Yeah, let's see what the audience is saying. That was a quick F. I wasn't even going to make the Ghostbusters joke.
The one movie that hits close to home to me is the movie War Dogs, because
yes.
So I worked in government contracting for some years, writing contracts, and you would be shocked how much truth there is to that film.
So how many guns did you smuggle to Cambodia?
I can neither confirm or deny that at this
time.
You
go. There's the answer I wanted.
But the process of being the dumbest, the smartest dumb kid, fattest dumb kid, to be awarded the contract. Yeah, there was a lot of truth in that. Just getting that small stuff.
Is that the Jonah Hill movie?
That is the Jonah Hill movie.
That's solid. Yeah, I like that movie.
I remember watching that one morning, and I'm like, I just spat out my drink. I'm like, what the shit? They just said everything that we do. And the website, the auctioning process, and everything, like, holy shit, it's all right here. This is all true.
I like authenticity in movies. I just don't like Miles Teller. Actually, I don't dislike him at all. That'd be mean to say. So sorry, 2016, but you were one of the worst on record. And look it, there's only 2 F Summers, 2010 and 2016. Yeah.
And that sucks for Captain America, but man, that is,
I know.
You got dragged down by the weight, hoist by your own petard, Captain America.
But yeah, Civil War, it's fine. It's not great. It's not bad. It's fine.
It was at the peak of where I would buy up anything they were putting out because I was on board with the journey. I was like, come on, Thanos, you're only 2 movies away. Like, I was counting down in my head. Sadly,
yeah, and it was Spider-Man. It was when Spider-Man showed up in the Marvel film.
It was cool too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now 2017, debatable if it's cool or not. We got Wonder Woman, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Despicable Me 3, Dunkirk. That's Nolan, right?
Yeah,
I like that one. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, Cars 3, War for the Planet of the Apes, Transformers Last Night, and Girls Trip closes out the top 10. But we also have films like Baby Driver, The Emoji Movie, The Mummy remake with Tom Cruise, Alien Covenant, Baywatch, The Hitman's Bodyguard, Atomic Blonde, The Dark Tower, and 47 Meters Down.
Atomic Blonde was really good.
It was really good.
God, that movie was good.
I recently rewatched it, and that soundtrack is fucking killer.
Is that Charlize Theron?
Yep,
yes.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah,
she's my favorite African American, Nick.
I thought it was Elon Musk.
Shit, dude, I pay for Twitter. That guy can kiss my ass. $40 a month. Fuck you, man.
But my favorite comedy came out the year. One of my favorite comedies I've rewatched a lot. Logan Lucky. It's the redneck.
That's good.
Oh shit, dude, that was shot. That like the part where he goes into the RV was shot in front of my buddy's house down here in Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah. He like that RV, like where that RV was is. I've been to that gas station. It's probably like 100 feet from my buddy's house.
I love that movie.
It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, Daniel Craig,
Sir Ray Tid.
Yeah, Daniel Craig in that movie doing a southern accent fits him so well. He does it really, really well, and it's oh god, it was such a good movie.
Oh, the Joe Bang.
So, what do we want to give 2017?
I want to say C.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah, because even 47 Meters Down was like a really good fucking movie. It was really well done. C. It has to. It's definitely a C.
Guardians.
It's funny how like
Sorry. No, I was gonna say Guardians 2 is. I love the Guardians movies because I own all the soundtracks on vinyl. Spider-Man Homecoming was fun. There were some good movies. It's for me. Yeah, a C is justifiable with this one.
Yeah, I love Guardians 2. That's my favorite of the trilogy, but I'm happy with that for this summer. Let's see what the audience is saying. Oh yeah, Kurt Russell.
Yep.
My favorite part of that movie, though, is the Yondu part about he may have been your father, but he ain't your daddy. And then they gave him the nice send off with all the fireworks and shit. I'm like, how do you make me love a character I hate it already? This is awful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Spider-Man: Homecoming. The one scene, that whole film, I love. The one scene I only like is the one with it's when Michael Keaton's driving Peter and the starts.
Yeah.
He's like, "I will kill you. I will kill you dead." It's like that is the best scene out of the whole film.
Yeah, dude, that was so good.
All right, 2018. Things are starting to, I don't know, pick up, fall off. You decide. We have Incredibles 2, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, Avengers: Infinity War, Deadpool 2, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Solo: A Star Wars Story, Mission Impossible: Fallout, Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation, Ocean's 8, which is the all-female Sandra Bullock remake, and The Meg. That closes out the top 10. But We have such classics as Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, Crazy Rich Asians, The Equalizer 2, The First Purge, Book Club, Skyscraper, starring The Rock, a remake of Overboard, Sicario, Day of the Soldado, and what do we want to close out with? Hereditary.
Hereditary, holy shit!
I was gonna say I'm going F just for Fallen Kingdom because that movie made me violently angry.
I'm going D because I remember seeing Tag in theater with the girl I was dating at the time, and she gave me a hand job during the film. So
must not have been a very good hand job.
Yeah, it was. It was.
He's like, it was unenthusiastic.
Fucking D tier hand job over
here. So what are we going? C for the summer? D.
C's fine. C's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Because like there were a couple of bangers, but nothing to really like bring it home to anything higher.
Yeah, Mission Impossible Fallout and Infinity War. Those are the two, the big ones.
Yeah.
C.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to 2019. It's going quick. We got The Lion King, Toy Story 4, Spider-Man Far From Home, Avengers Endgame, Aladdin, John Wick 3 Parabellum, Fast and the Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, The Secret Lives of Pets 2, Pokemon, Detective Pikachu, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Those are the top 10. But you also have such classics as Godzilla, King of the Monsters, Rocket Man, Men in Black, International, X-Men, Dark Phoenix, Dora the Explorer and the Lost City of Gold, and Angry Birds 2, the movie.
Ooh, I just saw on the list Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I hated that movie. That sucked.
I love that though. It was so good.
I haven't seen. I want to see the movie. I have the books too.
Me too. I love the books. Yeah. This is like a C summer, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with C. Yeah, C's fine.
C.
All right. 2019. I remember that summer vividly. I was disappointed many times. So let's see. We got a D, a C. Well, WCBS was not pleased in 2019. You can go back and listen to those episodes in the archives. We were here live and kicking ass. All right, we're into summer 2020, the summer where the world shit the bed, where the number one film only grossed $58.
God.
And guess what it is? Here's how fucked up 2020 is. The New Mutants is the second highest grossing movie of the year. Funny story. I have the IMAX poster for that movie.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Why? I was gonna say how normally, but why did you acquire that?
Because I had Regal points and they were able to they sent you posters and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna get the fucking biggest poster for the shitty movie just because I want to have it.
That's valid. Because
it's in Tennessee in a box somewhere.
I saw that in the theater and I was just sitting there going like, this has been sitting on the shelf for like 3 years. They should have kept it there for another 33.
Well, I mean, like it had potential, and the way they edited it towards the end, you could tell like the way they edited the last third of it was not like they had somebody else do it because it didn't make any fucking sense. And they had somewhat of a good movie if they did a little bit more like of the storytelling, it was fine. But it was just like somebody fucked up. Like they had some market dude go in there and like redo the edit and make it like, hey, we're gonna make it as good as we can and try to get as much money as we can out of it. And and even then, even with the Stranger Things kid in it, it still didn't bring any fucking money home.
And the girl from Game of Thrones, Arya, played Arya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the editing in that movie absolutely killed it. Yeah, the best parts of that were on the editing room floor.
No, for sure, because I like the overall story, but there was no description of the monster or anything that they had in it that made any fucking sense. Like you could tell they just wanted to get it out, get it in theaters, and then get the insurance money because it's going to be a loss.
Well, let me tell you about the rest of the films of this summer that are definitely a loss. So number 1 is Tenet. Then we have New Mutants, Unhinged, SpongeBob, Sponge on the Run, Bill and Ted Face the Music, The Wretched, Words on the Bathroom Wall, The Rental, Jurassic Park, the re-release, the original Jurassic Park re-release.
Holy fuck.
And number 10 to close out the year, The Personal History of David Copperfield.
If you look further down the list, there was a re-release of Empire Strikes Back, and I'm wondering where the hell is this? Where was I? I didn't know this.
There was also the Goonies and Ghostbusters and Jaws that year.
Yep, they had a bunch of re-releases that came to theaters. Yeah,
our local theater did that. I got to see Goonies, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Jurassic Park, which it was the same theater that I saw Jurassic Park in as a teenager, so that was kind of neat. But yeah, we got a bunch of classic movies that summer at ours too.
See, you guys were in a portion of the country where you weren't locked down like we were in California, where it was like you couldn't do shit. It was terrible. So
Jeff was in North Korea for a couple of years.
Basically, yeah. I was gonna say It
was a DMZ in my fucking apartment.
It was a fucking DMZ.
I remember going out there for my mom's wedding, and yeah, it was literally like 28 days later walking out through there. I'm like, dude, this is so freaking scary.
The day of the shutdown, we were outside. Like literally like 7 minutes after the curfew started, we were walking back from McDonald's. It was like being in a fucking horror movie. It was so bizarre. I never want to live that again.
Dude, I remember going out there to see my cousin, and like my cousin had his little, like fucking Vax card, and the guy's like, oh, why is your date different? Oh, you got this one. Like, he knew the door guy of a bar knew which one he got from which company and what location.
Those people were so I don't want to cuss again, but those people were so ridiculous about that crap. It was like, hey, you're going to go eat at dinner. All right, you need to be 17 feet away. It's like, what? God, that was the worst year ever on record. That ruined our country. But
those were
never mind.
The Branch Covidians.
If only they would have went the way of what was that called?
Waco.
No, Waco. What's the other one with the weird bald guy? Not Angels.
Heaven's Gate. Heaven's Gate.
Yeah.
That was the year I graduated high school, I think. Wasn't that 98? Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 98. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was one of the big things that happened that year. It was like, hey, we had a cult that was going to follow the comet.
Oh, God. No, those people should have gone the way of Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
They already drank it all.
Yeah. So is it safe to say that 2020 is a Z list year?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
For the sake of it, 2020 is the worst year on record of the modern era. I don't think we've all lived through a shittier time. Fuck it. I hate that year. Anyway, let's move. I actually bought a shirt that said 2020 is the worst, and I have a picture of me with Han Solo's blaster pointing into my head. So I'll show you.
Oh, yeah. I think you posted it. I was just like, yep, that's a good one.
We had an end of 2020 party where we got blitzed. We're like, is 2021 going to get better? Kind of. It was better. But not for movies.
No.
We start the year off with Black Widow, F9, The Fast Saga, A Quiet Place 2, Electric Boogaloo, Jungle Cruise, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Cock Rings, Free Guy, Cruella, Space Jam, A New Legacy. Dion swears Nick was in the room with him. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, and number 10 is The Boss Baby 2, Family Business. But that
still
was top 10.
It's a Z. This is still a Z year.
Yep.
These movies suck ass.
I can confirm that Nick was not in the room. He was not. I was
apparently
there.
I'm Dion's emotional support person or something when like movies are really bad.
Yeah, he's like, Nick, where you at, brother? I need your support.
I need you.
Now we were in Michigan, having a good old time.
The only movie, even going down to like the number 11, the only film of these I've seen more than once or watched more than once is The Suicide Squad. Everything else I've either seen once or never watched.
I bought a copy of Old
Widow
on 4K and I never watched it.
Yeah, Old was just a copy of Old Boy, I think.
It was a decent movie. I just haven't watched it, but we'll move on to a better year, 2022. We have Top Gun Maverick, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Jurassic World Dominion, Minions: The Rise of Gru. Oh God, Thor: Love and Thunder, Elvis, Nope, Lightyear, The Black Phone, and Bullet Train close out the top 10. We also have films like DC, League of Super Pets, The Bad Guys, Downton Abbey, The New Era, Bob's Burgers the movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and let's pick another one to close it out, the remake of Firestarter.
Sonic 2 is good.
They did a remake? Wow.
Yeah. Sci-Fi Channel did the sequel that happened on like with one of those nights that
with the girl from the Mighty Ducks. Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't it sad though that made-for-TV movies from 20 years ago are better than a lot of modern movies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is this another F tier? Well, hold on. Top Gun Maverick's good.
I would say C. Yeah, I would say like C minus, maybe a D.
I go
C.
C.
The Black Phone is good. The Black Phone was a good movie.
The Black Phone was the African American phone was good.
Thank you.
Also, what is it? Part 2 that came out recently was actually really good too.
I got to catch up with it. Dude, the Halloween Horror Nights was awesome that year for the Black Phone.
Oh, fuck.
Is that the year you were there?
Yes.
That was a good time. That year picked up. All right, 2023. Barbie, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Guardians 3, Oppenheimer, The Little Mermaid, The Sound of Freedom, Indiana Jones and the fucking Dial of Destiny, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, Transformers Rise of the Beast, and Elemental close out the top 10. We also have Fast X, The Flash, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Insidious, The Red Door, Meg 2, The Trench, the Super Mario Brothers movie, and what else we got? Blue Beetle.
Ooh. Oh, Blue Beetle was actually really good.
I didn't hate that movie at all.
It's really good.
But it lost
He's
money,
coming back.
didn't it?
Yeah.
The actor that plays him, I really like that kid in Cobra Kai. And I heard, honestly, I've heard Blue Beetle was good, but I didn't think it did that well, like critically.
No, it didn't. No.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it was during that time where like people just didn't want to watch these. They thought like these woke movies, and like it wasn't. It was really good for what it was, and it did. Like, I hate that it didn't do well because I watched it a couple years afterwards, and I was like, man, this is really good.
The whole family was great.
Yeah,
do you want to know?
It was that era between the old regime and the new regime with James Gunn. So people were just thinking, oh, this is a dead movie. It's not going anywhere. Same with The Flash. It's not going to go anywhere because James Gunn is doing this whole reboot.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd give this a C.
C.
I guess I'll be diplomatic and vote with you because personally, Indiana Jones makes this an F movie summer, but I'll go C.
Okay, we'll go D then. We'll go D.
Yeah, The Flash is pretty bad.
Flash was bad. Indiana Jones was really bad.
All right. So yes, fuck you, Indiana Jones 5. You guys see that article that Kathleen Kennedy was like, yeah, we kind of shit the bed on part 4.
Yeah. Of course she admits she's wrong when she doesn't have any power. She's like, yeah, it was bad. We knew. It's like, then why did you go forward with it?
Money, Nick.
Yeah.
What? It didn't make any.
No, it lost like $184 million. The fifth one did at least.
Yeah.
All right, 2024. We might be picking up. We got Inside Out 2, Deadpool and Wolverine, Despicable Me 4, Twisters. Wow, Twisters was in the top 4. Bad Boys, Ride or Die, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, A Quiet Place Day 1. It ends with Us, If, and The Fall Guy close out the top 10. But we also have such classics as The Garfield Movie, Alien Romulus, Long Legs, Furiosa, A Mad Max Saga, Trap, and the Bike Riders. That movie's garbage. I walked out of it. Oh, Maxine, that was pretty good. Oh, Borderlands. Borderlands came out.
Oh, fuck.
Woof.
And The Crow.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Long Legs was good. I
like that one too, Nick. That one was good.
Yeah, that one's really
So
good.
speaking of The Crow, my brother went to go meet James O'Barr right after this movie came out, and James O'Barr did not have anything nice to say about that movie. He dropped several F-bombs about that movie.
And the fact that Dion liked it actually pissed me off.
I would say how, but okay.
Look, you get somebody baked and drunk, they'll like anything. They'll even like Little Caesar's pizza. So
that's true.
Godzilla was a good one that year. Kong Godzilla, The New Empire. I liked that movie.
Yep.
So where are we keeping 24 at?
I don't know, D.
D?
That's between it's D or C or a D. I mean,
I'm on a
it's
C.
Let's give it a C because I thought,
Yeah.
I like Twisters enough to own it, but like that's
mean, I've rewatched Deadpool Wolverine. It's a dumb fun movie to watch.
Yeah. Deadpool Wolverine is definitely up there, but still, it doesn't carry the weight of the other ones.
No, correct.
All right, we're giving it a D. Fuck it. Now we're gonna cheat. We are gonna do 2026, folks, but we're gonna get to 2025 first. We have Lilo and Stitch, Superman, Jurassic World Rebirth, Fantastic Four: First Steps, How to Train Your Dragon, the remake, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, Thunderbolts, F1 the movie, Final Destination: Bloodlines, and Weapons closes out the top 10. But we also have Sinners, Freakier Friday, Elio, 28 Years Later, Ballerina, The Naked Gun, a Minecraft movie, and The Accountant 2, as well as I Know What You Did Last Summer, Smurfs, Megan 2.0, and K-pop Demon.
Together's a good one. That's with the one Franco brother and his wife.
Yeah. I watched Weapons and Together like back to back, and I liked Together better.
I turned off Weapons the other day. I started watching it, and I was like,
really?
I gotta take a piss.
Not a fan?
No, I wasn't like I didn't dislike it. I just had to go to the bathroom, and I like decided that anything else afterwards was more important.
I watched Weapons. I didn't like the fact that it restarted 4 times. I hated that fact. I was like, I know what you're doing, but there's a better way to fucking do this.
Oh, like the Pulp Fiction approach. You're just kind of
jumping
around.
Yeah. I mean, like with Pulp Fiction, like with any other story, you can do that with. It's fine, but like with horror, like you have to keep it going, and it's just like to break it and to break your attention, and then like go back to the beginning like 4 times. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I hated that movie.
So what do we want to give this summer? Because I like Naked Gun.
I mean, there are some films in this list I actually enjoyed. Like F1 was good. Final
Destination was great.
Bloodlines was hysterical.
Agreed.
I enjoyed Weapons.
Was this like a BC year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Do we want to be nice and give it a B?
No.
C. Okay.
C.
25 gets a C. Geez, C. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 C's, all mostly from tonight. Only 3 from last week. So, all right. And now, summer 2026. It's been kind of a shit show. We have Toy Story 5, Obsession, Michael, The Devil Wears Prada 2, Backrooms, The Mandalorian and Grogu, Minions and Monsters, Disclosure Day, Scary Movie, and Mortal Kombat. That's the top 10. What didn't make the top 10 is Supergirl, which has barely made more money than the Sheep Detectives. We have Masters of the Universe, Moana, Super Mario Galaxy, but we also have Project Hail Mary and Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft.
Oh, and Jackass Best and Last. Don't forget that.
Dude, that movie pissed me off because it was mostly a clip show from the other ones.
Yes. Yeah, I remember when you go see it, I'm like, wait, you're just showing stuff from the previous films and the TV show. I just paid like $15-$20 to watch stuff I could have watched at home. What the hell?
Yeah. That pissed me off too, because like the car bit from the first movie is great, but I got the movie on DVD. If I really want to watch Ryan Dunn do that, I'll just watch it.
Yeah.
Not buy it again. A D for All But Hail Mary. That's a good one. What do you guys think?
I like Obsession. I like Michael. Yeah.
Obsession and Backrooms are good. Hail Mary is great. I mean, there's some good ones, but there's also like a lot of stinkers. So
I liked He-Man. I thought it was better.
He-Man was wonderful. The fact that that's not making any more money is really terrible because it deserved way more praise than it got.
Well, it only made $4 million less than Supergirl, so it's not that big of a loss comparatively speaking. But Moana has bombed and it's made less than Masters of the Universe.
Wow.
Jeez.
Ouch.
As of current time, it's going to make more money. But what do we want to give this year? Because there's a Mobile Suit Gundam movie.
God,
that's where these trading cards come from.
Is this a B? Because Obsession is really, really good. Backrooms was pretty good. And I'm not basing off the video game on that, just the movie. I'm not only giving is this a B? For me, it's a B. I'll go B.
Yeah, I'm leaning toward a B with this year.
I'll take the B. Yeah.
All right, then the B it is. Keep going, dude. What were you saying?
No, it's just when you look at this list. I mean, yeah, there are some legitimately great films this year, but like you said, there's also some films where it's like, really, no, not really. But
hold on, we forgot this one. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. The movie Tears of the Azure Sea.
What the fuck is that?
It's got to be fucking anime.
Probably.
Anime. Oh, it's anime as shit. Rimuru and friends visit Celestial Emperor Hermetia's resort island after the Juru Tempest Federation opening ceremony.
Just stop. It's fine. We get it.
But Nick, it made $7 million worldwide.
Good for them.
On a budget of not $7 million.
Okay.
I need to see Young Washington. Apparently, Young Washington's good.
Young Washington?
Yeah, apparently it's good. I don't know. I gotta go see what.
Yeah, Angel Studios has been fairly good at what they're doing. They're trying to be the Blumhouse of like Hallmark movies almost, or movies of the week kind of thing. So like they're doing good. They're investing very little money and trying to make it back in the first couple of weeks. So they're doing a good job with that.
Yeah, like Roger Corman. There you go. That's how you do it.
Yep. There you go.
Hold on a second. Oh no, it's Bollywood. Okay, never mind. I was just like, what is Cocktail too?
Yeah, something I've never watched.
So no, me neither, Nick. So guys, we have officially cataloged every movie summer since the Blockbuster existed. From 1975 to 2026, WCBS has covered them all. We only added one S tier to today, which means the first 25 years are better than the last 25 years. We've also added more C's and F's. We didn't have a single F or a single D last week. Now we have 5 D's, 3 F's, and 12 more C's. So mid is the best way to describe the last few decades of film.
God, I wouldn't even be that generous.
I'm just trying to be diplomatic. They all stink. Call me Jay Sherman. So we're going to give Pete a second to come back. He stepped away to get a drink. But I'm looking at the all-time great summers of 77, 80, 81, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, as well as 96, 99, and 08. So it's safe to say the 80s is the best decade for films, according to us.
Yeah.
100%. There's no argument with that.
Yeah, and we're definitive on that, you know. So we put our seal of approval on that.
Yes, we do.
And there's a reason why a lot of those films, majority of them, are still being replayed in an Alamo Draft House or a Flix Brew House, just because of how great they are. Mm-hmm. And they're going to continue to be making money.
Oh, of course. I mean, you know, they're going to be selling, 8K, 4Ks and 8Ks and 12K discs of that stuff, for the next, 100 years. So, it's fine.
I'll buy Fletch in 8K.
Yeah.
They need to release that shit in 4K. I don't know. Look, I got it on Blu-ray that I'm sure that's good enough, but I just need to own it in a better format.
Of course.
Sounds. I'm just being a nerd now. Yeah, I have to stop. 4Ks are my dangerous. It's like, oh man, Groove's got a sale. Let's see what they got. Oh man, Amazon's got a sale.
Be careful. Yeah, just be careful with Groove, though. Just be careful with Groove.
Oh, I've been buying from them for years.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Well, because they're directly Warner Brothers, or excuse me, Universal.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, Dolan, of the movie summers that we listed that you weren't here for, what else, or what would you say is your favorite, either summer or favorite movie from that window of time of the S tier summers?
It's got to be. So I'm gonna pull up the list, but I'm leaning toward 84. But let me look at 99. So I know that was the year of the Matrix, or I thought it was the Matrix. Or was that 2000?
No.
Yeah, Matrix is 99.
Matrix. Yeah. And, Mummy. 93. No. Okay, that makes sense. I'm leaning toward 84. I think 84 was a very magical year.
For those listening at home that don't remember, that is Ghostbusters, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Gremlins, Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, The Karate Kid, The Natural, Purple Rain, Breakin' and Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo. I think it came out at the end of the year, but fuck it. Bachelor Party, Romancing the Stone, Conan the Destroyer, The Last Starfighter, Red Dawn, Cannonball Run 2, Revenge of the Nerds, Police Academy, 16 Candles, Top Secret, Firestarter, Splash, Footloose. It keeps going.
Jeez,
So,
man.
Top Secret. The
Holy
Top Secret.
shit.
Love that movie.
Now was I think was Top Secret the beginning of like the parody comedy?
No, that was Airplane.
Yeah,
okay,
Airplane.
okay, yeah. I didn't know which came out first. I know it was about the same time, but yeah, no, Airplane. God, I fucking love Airplane.
Same guys, yeah. Yeah, the Zucker brothers.
Wonderful.
Zucker is Zanuck and Zucker.
Wonderful, yeah, dude. Airplane 2. Fucking love those movies.
I need to find out where Top Secret's streaming because apparently nowhere.
Yeah, that's one that's not like you have to really like it. It comes out like twice a year on streaming, and you have to like catch it. Check Tubi.
I just remember,
usually has it.
Yeah, usually it's on there. I remember being a kid. That opening song, "Skeet Surfing," when you're on surfboards, skeet shooting. It's like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, and it's Val Kilmer. It's fucking Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer's singing. Yeah,
yeah, he is. It's so wild. It's so wild.
So, guys, did we forget to address anything else in our tier list? We have them. We have addressed everything in 2020 and 2021 are Z list years. So perhaps
this is Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap. Came out that same year, 84.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, well, there you
go. Let's see. There's also Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Nick.
Oh my god,
that's such a good movie.
Speaking of which. Have any of you guys watched the trailer for the new show coming out? I think in December, or is it October?
No, it's October 15th. It's not a wonky like typical trailer reaction video because, like I said in the video, I watched the trailer earlier in the day, but I did go through it in the video, and I like what I see. I think it looks really good. Linda Cardellini, yeah, we've got I said this in a video 8 months ago. We got a hot Mrs. Voorhees. But no, I in all honesty, I think it looks like it's going to be pretty well done. And they can use literally anything they want from the entire franchise. So if we get a season of Mrs. Voorhees to a season and a half, and then because we're guaranteed 2 at least with an option for 3 and 4, I've been covering this thing since 2022.
Yeah, you have.
Like the showrunner switch freaked me out because Brian Fuller had it laid out to where they were going to redo one movie every season. He had this episode that was a 45-minute to 55-minute episode, but like it was a chase scene, which I was like that. I think it's going to be good. I'm not going to go on, but I think it's going to be good, man. I'm excited for that one. That we haven't had any new Friday the 13th since 2009, like legit content. I'm not poo-pooing Womp Stomp Productions because what they did was freaking incredible. They really captured Never Hike Alone, Never Hike Alone.
Oh, okay.
Never Hike in the Snow. Those they really, and they got Vincent Gustafaro and Tom Matthews to come in. And yeah, dude. I love it if they can capture the essence of Friday the 13th, you know, in this series, the way these guys did it, obviously love this franchise and revere it, then I think the show will be a hit. I don't like that they're dumping all the episodes at once, though. I like the weekly.
Really? That's stupid.
I like the weekly because
me too. Yeah.
I like appointment TV. Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you're saying. I like the appointment TV aspect of it because it gives you a week to digest it. You get to talk about it. It's water cooler. It's water cooler TV. And that's what I liked about Welcome to Derry, which Caleb Kane is on this now. You know, he's the showrunner. So, and Welcome to Derry was really freaking good. There was some filler, but it was good. So the aesthetic is perfect.
Oh, so okay, so the guy who has helped her was on Welcome to Derry is on this Friday the 13th show.
He's the show.
Okay, Yeah. Oh, that's really
Yep.
good. Yeah. And
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, Pete is the biggest Friday the 13th fan I've ever met. Like I really
It's not
like
like he has a tattoo or something.
He's got a tattoo. He's got rings. He's got necklaces. He's got the whole thing going on.
So have they shifted the timeline up? Because in the original, he drowned in the 50s. Is it now?
Yeah.
They shifted up to the 70s now.
They're
or?
starting from where he drowned in 58, I think, and moving up to like 1970. Because they did, like they show in the trailer, they recreated the Barry and Claudette shit, which really hypes, because like that was the first murders we saw in the very first movie, was Barry and Claudette getting killed in the barn, which was funny because they wanted to shoot that scene differently down by the lake, I think, but it was winter and their generator died, so they had to shoot it in the barn like the way they did. They're like, we can't shoot this shit outside, so that's how they got that very first shot. Or sequence, not shot, but sequence.
Yeah.
Did Claudette definitely have breast cancer?
Definitely. It's definitely breast cancer.
And
then move on. And then they move on and never acknowledge it again in the movie. I'm like, didn't she say she had cancer like a couple minutes ago? They never.
Oh, jeez.
They just forget it.
But no, Pete, if you say it's good, I'll take your word for it, because you're the guy who knows all this stuff. You're into it way more than I am. It's your franchise for sure.
I'm only worried about one thing though. It's not this show. The show looks completely fine. I'm not critiquing it. We have a problem where all we do is make shit in these universes where as a fan, I do like Friday the 13th. Pete's definitely the bigger fan, but if this was just a Jason TV show where it's just him killing kids for like a whole season, then I'll be the first day. I don't think Pamela's that interesting, but if I'm going to give it a shot, and if it's great, you'll never hear me critique it. I just want to watch or complain. I just want to watch something good. So I'm going in
for sure,
completely fresh and giving it a chance. But I'm like, let me say this too. I'm more open-minded to a Friday the 13th show like this than I would ever be for something Haddonfield related in Halloween. That is a Michael Myers story. You can't do it. The city doesn't matter. The people don't matter. I'll give Camp Crystal Lake that one because it has precedent with the one being, her story, and then 2 is where Jason pops up. So that's all I had to say about it.
They canceled the Halloween television series because Miramax bought the rights back 2 or 3 years ago. And I covered that too. They had the whole, the TV rights are up. It wasn't going to be a movie, but it was going to be a Haddonfield related. But they said Michael Myers was still going to be in it. I'm like, of course he is. It's going to be about, Haddonfield. You got to have Michael Myers, but that got canceled. So we're safe there.
Why not just do like an anthology style show where every episode starts with the opening credits to Halloween, and it's just like a mini movie. Yep. And it's just every episode is something different of Michael Myers in the costume. Like, why don't they even do like the unmade Halloween 2 where they follow the girl in the apartment building, or they follow some dude, or they just do all these stories? I would rather watch that than I would rather watch like the fucking sheriff getting over the stress of Michael Myers killing Annie or something crap like that.
Bring back in the masks. Bring back in the masks in the Irish. Let's do this.
I love 3.
Oh,
me too.
Dude, Halloween 3 is such a gem. That movie, that's that right there. As far as cinematography goes, Dean Cundy was just on point with that. Some of the most beautiful, and his patent wide shots in that, and they were gorgeous. I adore that movie. That's my son's favorite Halloween movie, incidentally.
That's awesome.
So Pete, last year I wasn't really feeling Halloween at all in terms of like the season. I didn't do a bunch of horror movies, but I did watch Halloween 3 about 4 times in October. That was the only horror movie I could digest. There's something, I think it's like The Fog, where I like it because it's atmospheric and it's not like a ton of shit happens. Like, My Bloody Valentine, the guy's running around killing people or all this other crazy shit. Dude, I saw Nick, on Tubi, they got that In Search of Darkness horror documentary, the 5.5 hour or the 5 hour one.
Yeah. There are like 8 parts to it now.
But, if you use AdBlock Plus and the Chrome app, Tubi can't run ads. It's great. So I just watch all this shit for hours.
Well, go say what you're going to say. I got something about that.
Oh no, I was going to say is that documentary covered a lot of the stuff that we've been talking about. So check it out.
Yeah. Actually, I just this afternoon, right before the show, I got done building my own router, and it's like it's supposed to block damn near everything. I got to put like 2 more programs on it, and I think it'll block everything. Like I won't even need uBlock Origin on my browser anymore. Like that's how powerful it is.
Is it stronger than DuckDuckGo? Because I get those commercials.
It wipes the floor with DuckDuckGo. It's got a bunch of things on there right now. I need to put like I think it's got the biggest one on it right now. I just put up this afternoon, but I got to put 2 more things on it to really solidify like the privacy and all that other crap. And I think it'll be good. It'll be good.
Well, let's check with the audience because we have quite a few messages. Thank you guys for your patience. Our friend Georgian says, NBC Universal are allegedly copy striking memes created from the leaked footage of Odyssey. Example, Helen of Detroit unaliving people. You know, those photos do not do that movie justice, or they don't do it any favors because it makes it look very, it looks dumb. I don't know. I love the memes though. All these people are losing their shit on Twitter about it.
Jeez, man.
It just makes me want to search out more Helen of Detroit memes now.
I mean, like all you're doing is feeding the beast by taking those memes away. That's all you're doing is just telling people that that you don't like them, and you can tell people they're offensive or anything like that, but it makes you look like an asshole. It's all it does.
Yeah, it's just it's going to be an interesting summer, or sorry, interesting weekend to say the least. I'm excited to read more about what the movie does or doesn't do versus, hey, it made $215 million. I see Culture Casino's like, where are the sources? So it looks like there's a baked-in narrative. We'll find out if that's the case. But thank you, Georgian. I'm gonna save everyone I find just because. I won't tweet him out though because I'm not gonna get our channel nuked for Helen of Detroit. Fuck that shit. Justin Proper says Superbad. That was a movie. I liked it in 2007.
Yeah, that was good.
I definitely aged out of it though, man, because I'm the same age as those characters. Like when that came out, that was my senior year of high school. I was so ready to go off to college. We even had this friend Sean. He was like our McLovin. He was underage, but we snuck him into that movie, and like we would go through drive-thrus. He'd be like, "Can I get a McLovin extra sexy?" It was just, it was a fun time to be alive. But I've gone back to watch it as an adult, and I'm like, this movie's not that good. Like, I'm sorry, that's the one I've fallen out of love with.
I will say, what in retrospect, watching it now, what makes it funnier now is the fact that when they were filming it, Jonah Hill hated the guy who played McLovin.
Yeah,
he hated him. And he really got under his skin. So when you see on the screen, he is legitimately getting under his skin.
Yep,
it's a good performance.
It is.
Yeah.
Because you really,
they have McLovin dolls.
Oh my god!
Should I buy one?
You should. You should.
Yes.
I can't believe wait, they have them now? They still have merch for that fucking movie? Jesus.
So what they did is they released some company. It must be Universal. Well, no, they're not all Universal movies, but whoever it is has a 40-year-old virgin, Belushi Bluto doll, and McLovin. They're like pull string dolls, and they have clips from the movie.
Wow.
Okay. Must be Universal or something?
It must be Universal, yeah.
Yeah.
Bluto. They're lame. Overkill 161, thank you. He says, your list shows that after 2013, movies nosedived.
It's actually after like 2004 or 5, really.
It stopped.
Except in 08 when it was an S tier year.
Yeah. Okay. So then after 08, then everything went to shit.
Yeah.
Here we thought it was 2020 that ruined the timeline. It was 2000.
Yeah.
It was 2008. After that, it was all downhill. The financial crisis. Bam.
Yep. I remember that. TLJ Screwjob, thank you very much. You'll get your special button in just a moment. He says, I worked at a grocery store in 2020. The last 2 days before the lockdown in New Jersey, not a single cart was put away at 12 a.m. I stayed until 1:30 a.m. putting every cart away. Not a thank you from anyone. Well, I'll thank you, TLJ Screwjob.
Damn.
Thanks for being here tonight.
Last movie I remember seeing that year before the lockdown was Bloodshot, and that movie sucked ass.
Vin Diesel?
Oh my god. Bloodshot. Oh, he was like some like super soldier with nanoparticles in his blood. I remember that.
I was psyched for it because I love the comic book. I thought, oh, it's be great. And like he looked like Bloodshot for literally 3 seconds. And I'm like, oh, that was not worth it.
Oh, very 90s. I'm trying to think what the last movie. When was lockdown? Did you say?
It started March of 2020 through.
Oh Jesus, March.
Yeah, it was March.
My brother got married in February of that year.
That had to be a fun couple of months. You're stuck at home with your wife. It's like, well,
I mean, they they really love each other, so it was fine. Like it was okay with them.
Oh yeah, they're great.
You know, yeah. No, they're wonderful people, so it was fine. But like everybody else, like it was hilarious hearing people like break up and like get divorced and shit. After that, it was just like, God damn it, man.
I did not do either, Nick.
Thank God, Jeff. Thank God.
Oh, I was never gonna get married. Fuck that. No.
Whoa.
You can dodge a bullet. There was no legal paperwork involved.
You pulled a fucking Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah. Well, I like acting like people can see me on camera. I'm still looking at it.
Yeah, I know.
I'll never forget the memes from Loudy's wedding as Jeff stood up there and we were just
yeah.
We were all sitting at the fun table just memeing him, sending him the Predator memes and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I was so sad. Like it was great to be a part of Loudy's wedding. Don't get me wrong. It's an honor to be, in a wedding. But folks, for context, I'm at the table eating with everybody. It's a nice night. And there's everybody, all my friends, all of them, like from both parts of the fucking country, all at one table. And I don't get to be there for any of it. It's Dion, it's Kendo, it's Nick, it's Pete, it's Hillary, it's everybody except me. Hated that day.
Yeah, you had to sit up there next to the bride and groom.
You noticed as soon as the dinner was over, I came right to you guys.
You did. You ran.
I'm
You
like
fucking ran over. You were like a bull in a china shop. Just coming the fuck over. It's like, what's going on, guys? Like, thank God Jeff is here.
Here was Phil.
Oh yeah,
fucking Phil couldn't even move.
Yeah, Phil took some high quality gummies and the entire bag of them. Let's just say that.
Yeah, he ate half. He goes, I don't feel anything. Oh,
these right here.
Yeah. By the way, Phil said, "Oh yeah, I don't feel anything." He waited like 15 minutes. It's like you gotta wait a long ass time sometimes.
Give that an hour, bud.
Yeah.
Give it an hour.
Yeah, and he thought it was just like he thought it was just like eating Gushers. Nope.
they taste like them.
They
don't have the same effect.
Exactly.
Unless you're hypoglycemic, then maybe they'll really fuck you up.
Yeah, maybe. But like, yeah, dude, he was he was just like he was on extreme autopilot for like 2 days.
That was so
dude,
much fun.
he told me he was like he drove home high because he was still messed up from that.
Yeah, because it took his body forever to like really like
it's
get
fat
out
soluble, so that was before all the weight loss.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I've eaten like 6 since the show started.
Well, you have a tolerance.
I know.
He had never done it.
I know. I just like I get some people take one and they're like floored, and I'm like oh yeah, not everybody's half human, half marijuana. Never mind.
We'll start calling you Smokey when I hang out with you. You ain't applying yourself, Smokey.
Dude,
I've only seen that movie like twice.
I've seen Friday. Oh my god, that movie came out. I was like 14 or 15 years old. So
95.
Holy shit,
it's 15. The soundtrack to that was because that movie had the regular soundtrack and then it had the old school soundtrack with like all the funk and stuff on it, which was it was amazing.
The reason I know Friday as well as I do is because the trailer is on the Dumb and Dumber tape, and I used to watch Dumb and Dumber. That was like it was before Star Wars. That was the first movie that I'd watch, rewind, and I always watched the trailers because it was Mortal Kombat, it was The Mask, it was Friday, and it was the Dumb and Dumber cartoon and the soundtrack commercial. The shit burned into my brain. So
yeah.
I have Dumb and Dumber on right now. Actually, if I'm talking.
Yeah. What part are you at?
They're in the what's his name? Mental just took the chili burger. They're like,
oh, okay.
It was a goof, man. What's a goof?
Yeah.
What the hell?
The line I love as an adult is pull over. No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing.
Killer boots, man.
Yeah. Shut your mouth if you do. It was good for you.
Oh god, the one I love is
freak.
Oh god, the one I love is when he's hearing the name. What's the name of the bag? Oh yeah, it's right here, Samsonite.
Yeah, that was way off.
Jeff Daniels on the toilet with the diarrhea. That never.
Oh my god,
gets old. Never.
Do we still have that button? Hold on, let me look real quick. Hopefully it doesn't. Does it boot anybody? Okay, it didn't boot anybody this time. Good. Yeah, we used to have a Jeff Daniels button. I guess we got rid of it because I guess Frosk is no longer relevant. But it was fun.
No. unless never mind. I won't say that. I was gonna make a joke about somebody else who used to do a Frosk impression.
Who would do a Frosk impression?
Chrissy Mayer.
Yeah.
Do I know her?
She was on with Gary on FNT. She's like a redhead, I think, like kind of comedian chick. Yeah. But she used to do a Frosk impression. And they said, she did it so much she literally became Frosk.
Teeth and all?
Oh, I hope not. That's meth. She turned into a methany then with a mouth.
No, that's just meth.
Yeah, that's what I said. You got methyes and methanies. That's the
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said that's method. And I'm like, no, dude, that's just meth.
Correct.
Thank you though, TLJ Screwjob. Appreciate everything, man. Jim Sterling and Mankini, thank you very much. And guys, since we've kind of hit the Family Guy button, do you want to hit it 2 more times in a row, or do we want to give them something special as a thank you? What do you
give
think?
Something special, man.
All right. We have Star Trek, Elliot and Dibble Nations. Kirk and the gang are being tormented by the flying head of Elliot Page. Their only option is to bring Dribble out of the cold storage to melt his brain with obscenities.
He's gonna do Miss Gender.
Jeez.
It sounds better than Strange New World. I'll say that.
What was that one upper deck?
Upper deck.
Lower decks.
Lower decks. Yeah. I do love that there is apparently it's a big deal now that there's not being any Star Trek even talked about or being made at Paramount right now. It was some big article they kept saying a few weeks ago about that being a thing. I was like, you guys fucked up. You're making shit. What do you expect to happen?
Kurtzman.
Yeah, if you keep making shit, people are not gonna keep watching your shit. That's just how it is. Sorry.
I love the fact that Roger Avery, who wrote Pulp Fiction with Quentin Tarantino, he offered to help write Star Trek. Some of the stuff coming up. They said, no, we don't want you. We don't want you. It's like, you're saying no to Roger Avery? It's like, okay, bold strategy.
Well, no, they want the 23-year-old kid who has an art degree from Michigan to come in and write it. The little sensitive fuck that wants to write the tell-all of Star Trek and how everybody's cool in the ship and we're all one and we're all equal and it's all groovy,
yeah,
man.
But Nick,
great.
Don't you want the Klingon in the dress?
No.
Neither did I, but I made a bunch of videos about it. It was fun.
No, the fuck I know. Nobody. In fact, I love it. They're like, oh, these are Klingons from 200 years in the future. It's like that doesn't mean they're all of a sudden going to be this way. The Klingons, from what little I know about Star Trek, were an incredible warrior race. They had that was their thing. They would have never done this ever. I'm sure they may have been a few outliers, but they would have probably tossed over the fucking bridge and put it in the water. If that was the case, because they seem like that kind of society. They gave no fucks. It was all about killing and hunting for sport, and that was their thing. That was them.
Honorable warriors.
Honorable warriors. Thank you. Yeah. So this whole idea of just there's going to be an offshoot of ones that want dresses. I don't fucking buy it. I'm sorry, I don't.
No. It just made me laugh because I wouldn't even call myself a fair weather Star Trek fan. I'm not a tourist. I'm one of those people that's I can name captains. I know what, goes on the ship. I get that. But I always pay attention to what news coming out because I'm going to avoid it, but I just want to know why I'm going to avoid it. And this show, man, what is it? Starfleet Academy? That was lame. I don't think there's been good Star Trek since I don't know, but
what was the last Enterprise? Since Enterprise.
Yeah, Enterprise.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember going to New York Comic Con last year when they had up the booth for Star Trek, the Starfleet Academy. It just looked like you're going up to an airport check-in terminal. That was it. That was their booth. And Aaron and I were like, seriously? This is it? This is what you're going to do for New York Comic Con? A bold strategy. All right.
Jeez. No, I remember a few years ago when The Expanse was still out, they had a whole experience for the Expanse, even though the show only lasted 6 seasons. They had a whole thing for it. It's sad that Star Trek is like that, but I mean, you know, like because everybody got mad at Enterprise because everyone is like, oh, like Star Trek is supposed to keep going into the future. Enterprise was like before Kirk. It was supposed to be that one. It's supposed to be like the exploratory like group or whatever, and it was a wonderful series. The only problem was I think UPN like canned it because it wasn't doing numbers, and they give it like a really like quick ending in the last season, which really sucked because they were having a lot of good stories. The actors were great. Like it was really a really fun show because I remember watching it years ago. Even the beginning intro was really awesome. Like the whole thing was great. And I remember I think I watched the show like twice through because I really wanted to like really get into it and really like, you know what it was. But great show, man. Wonderful.
It's amazing comparing it to that Enterprise to Star Trek now. Just this, it is completely different. The tone.
Yeah. You could tell with Enterprise that like it was done by a group of people who like really knew the lore of Star Trek and really knew what to do and what not to do because they really kept within those lines.
Being positive, hopeful future. And you're not getting that in Kurtzman Trek.
That's true. Yeah, no, Enterprise, if anybody hasn't seen it, I highly recommend you acquire it any way you want to and like go check it out. It was a lot of fun.
Go Scott Bakula.
Yep.
So Georgian, thank you very much. He says, imagine spending nearly $400 million on the Odyssey only to get nogged by a 20-year-old series starring Armand Assante. Hulk hyperventilating? You got that. Yeah, like I said, folks, that's no joke. I'm going to finish I'm on the last. What happened? They already killed the Cyclops or blinded the Cyclops. I think they're at the part with he's got to seduce the lady who turned everybody into animals. The guy, what's her name? Fuck. It's Bernadette Peters in the movie.
Cersei?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, maybe. But he's like in a chair and she gets on her knees. I'm like, oh, this is a TV show. How intense this is going to get? And then it just stops. But it is like, I didn't realize that was such a big deal to everybody. I thought I watched it as a kid once, remembered it forever. I think we even rented it. Did it come out on tape at some point? Probably.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we rented it on tape again. And then that was it, man. But it's legit, dude. It's almost 30 years old.
And once you get done with that, watch The Return with Ralph Fiennes. It came out last year. And because he plays Odysseus when he comes back. It's really, really good.
I am a fan of that actor.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone's like, mogged by 20-year-old TV series. But I think that this movie and the love of Nolan, people will go watch it. We won't see that much of a drop off in the second weekend, and it'll be fine. Like the backlash is just, I think, is just like the backlash, and that's all it is.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the criticisms aren't valid. Excuse me. I'm not saying that the criticisms aren't valid. I'm not saying that the Elliot Page stuff isn't hilarious. Like I saw the clip of them running through the desert and I laughed because it's like, you look like a little kid trying to play cosplay or some shit. Like this is a Christopher Nolan movie. What it did though for me is I just lost a lot of respect for the dude because even though I didn't like every movie he made, I had the utmost respect for his art, his filmmaking. Like Oppenheimer really was as good as everybody says. And then I was like, oh, you got to play the game, but you're too good for an Oscar anyway. So why do you care? The award's a joke, but you just made crap instead. So I do have a different feeling towards the dude, but I'm also not mad. I don't think it's that big. Like, I don't think enough people are going to give a shit. It's like, I don't think enough people are going to care about an all digital PlayStation for as much as I care, for as much as I want physical media. I don't think enough people they're just going to go, okay, I can't get them on disc anymore. No problem. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I'm saying we kind of lost that fight, and the Odyssey is going to be a hit. So
no, it is. I mean, I'm like, I think, I'm not going to watch it weekend of because it's not my cup of tea. Usually Nolan does like science fiction stuff or fun things like like that, and it's a good time usually. But I'm not really down to see the Odyssey. I really wasn't going to check it out anyway, so it's fine. I might see it weeks later, but I'm not going to check it out week of.
I think it's funny, though, how people are really trying to pick at that it's going to suck or fail, but,
Well, I mean, okay, once again, I understand the criticism and things like that, like you said, but, like, be realistic. If you hate it, don't watch it. If you hate it, don't watch it. You want to share memes with your friends, that's cool, whatever, but, like, be realistic. It's Nolan. It's a $200 million movie, probably more. It's going to make its money back. It'll be fine. If it doesn't, I'll be incredibly surprised. If there is a 60+% drop off in the second weekend, I will be 100% surprised.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say the Odyssey makes $700 million. It's some big hit, right? What does Hollywood take away from it? The fact that it's Christopher Nolan, or the fact that diversity sells and they're going to do... Like, I feel like we were at the end of a lot of this crap, and now it's like, if this movie makes a bunch of money, I think you're going to have people hot shot back to that idea.
They're going to... Okay, it's going to be Nolan because Supergirl shit the bed. That's going to be their take. It's Nolan because he's a powerhouse. We can give him anything, almost anything, and he'll bring back the gold for us. That'll be their takeaway. Because Supergirl sucked and nobody wanted it, and that shit the bed. And the fact that James Gunn was like Superman, Superman, and then Supergirl is like, what are you going down in quality and down in a superhero that nobody really cares about? Nobody's ever cared about. And why didn't you just make, like, I don't know, something?
Not just that, you're making her an unlikable bitch. On top, that's not going to appeal to most of the audience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised he didn't do like a Peacemaker movie or something after Superman. Like, that would have been like, I would have gone to the theater for that, because I just got done watching season 2 and I was like, this is pretty good. Like, John Cena as Peacemaker is hilarious. Like, if you were to do a movie and that was his like thing after Superman, I'd be like, I'm there at the theater. I don't care how wild and crazy it gets, I'll watch it. It would be like almost like watching The Boys in the theater,
when it was still good?
When it was still good, yeah, for sure.
That would have given James Gunn another excuse to put his wife in something.
Yeah, but she's not as bad as Rob Zombie's wife.
That's true.
No, I was gonna say that's the only thing, is his wife is way younger and way hotter, and James Gunn always picks a bull in the movie. Never mind.
If he's one of those dudes, I will lose respect for him too.
It wouldn't surprise me with a wife like that. Look at him. I'm like, yeah. The way he's casting her, I'm like, oh, he sits in the corner of the hotel room.
Are we gonna start calling it the gun chair, Nick?
You're welcome. It's the gun chair.
The gun chair.
Oh my god! The gun show. Oh, you could make a great joke. Welcome to the gun show. This is his wife.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Oh my god.
I got you. Yes. I have a dirty mind. Let's press the Hulk Hogan button, and we have a few more things to talk about. We'll put this baby to bed. Brother,
it sounds like me after my singles match last weekend. Jesus.
The SmackDown get late on your cardio game?
No, it was just it was a 10. Was it 12? We worked 12 minutes with entrances. It was about a 10-minute match, and it was like basically I beat the shit out of the guy for 10 minutes. I'm like hitting all these like big power moves on him, and then at the end he rolls me up, because my manager accidentally hits me in the face. 1, 2, 3, and I kick right out at 3 and go to kill him, and he's out of the ring. But it's just like giving all the offense. It's easier to take a move. It takes less energy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm picking him up and hoisting him. I mean, he's posting for him, but still I'm doing basically all the work. So yeah, I come back, and then I couldn't have my post-match beer, because I had to go out for my tag partner after there was a match in between ours, and I had to go out and do a spot. So it's like, I have to wait to drink. I'm like, God damn it. I want my beer as soon as I come back. That's why I always lobby to work the opening match until we have titles and I can get away with working the opener. I'll always lobby to work the opener so I can come right back, go to the beer fridge right outside of Gorilla, grab my beer, and be like, okay, now we can talk about the
match. That's good. That's good.
I got to come up and watch you wrestle, man.
Next month is our like WrestleMania.
What day?
August 29th.
Damn it, I'm in Michigan in August 1st. I'm going for SummerSlam to visit Dion. So
all good. We'll set something
up. Folks, the July 30th episode of WCBS will not feature Dion, but we'll be here. So join us, because that'd be 47. Yeah. Okay, we're getting close to 500. Geez, we're like 3 weeks away. Maybe we could stretch it out to like 496.5. The worst movies of every summer.
Ooh.
The worst movies of the fall, 2006 through 2009. You know.
There you go.
We're going to close out with some Steiner math for everybody that showed us some love tonight. But Dolan, let's talk one more time about Unholy Nightmare, man.
Hey, yeah, thanks. We just got another backer from the campaign tonight. Thank you guys.
I'm going to let the trailer play. There we go. Keep talking. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, superhero monsters fighting evil monsters. It's a combination of superheroes and horror because I love both. And this is Aurelio and I is our attempt to really merge both correctly in a story. And we have Aaron Sparrow, who's been on the channel a lot. He is our editor of the series, and he's co-writer of The Golem, which is an add-on for the book. A lot of great covers in this. Fantastic art. I've already written 15 issues of the series. So yeah, this is not ending anytime soon. You do not want to miss out on this.
It looks beautiful, man. Folks, you can rewind the stream and you can hear about each of the covers. There's metal covers. There's all sorts of variants. There's virgin covers, trade covers. They all look great, man. You did a great job, and I'm really happy that you guys are knocking it out of the park. So if you got 15 issues of this one, folks, get invested. It's always good to know that something you find and you like is going to be around for a while. It always sucks when man, that's just one issue. Shit.
Yeah, it's we're trying to stick to a schedule of releasing 2, maybe 3 issues a year. So it's going to be going for a long time, and we're working with Art Fisher right now, and we've got plans and schemes. That's all I'm going to say.
So, folks, you can find that right now if you go over to Kickstarter and you type in Unholy Nightmare 3. It is right here. I don't want to click on too much because I'm still logged into my profile, but. Yeah, let me show that real quick. And guys, we have what else we have in the chat? Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Let's show this T-Rex because that's bitching. Where was it at? Our friend Sejorjan says, "Oh, cool, a new Ghost in the Shell anime on Amazon." Wait, they animated the lesbian boat orgy scene?
Wait. I had to come back. I heard lesbian boat orgy. What's happening?
Right.
Apparently, we're all going to watch Ghost in the Shell after this. Forget the Odyssey with Armand Asante. Ghost in the Shell on Amazon. It may or may not already be on my watch list on Prime. Just saying.
I need to watch that lesbian boat orgy scene for science and research purposes. Because
Same.
I'm going out on my boat tomorrow, so I need to know how to capture these angles when I reshoot it. Never mind. I'll be out on the boat all day.
Hey, if you shoot in 4K, you can zoom into all the good parts later on in editing.
Right? Yeah. Hey, Nick, fix it in post.
Hey, good callback. Yeah. Pete, do me a favor tomorrow if you got a minute. Before you get on your boat, look up a comedy bit called The Boat Ride by a guy named Jay Hickman. It's only like a couple minutes long, but it's a stand-up I heard when I was way too young. But I have thought about it, and I can still quote it like 30 years later. It is hilarious. I won't tell you anything more, but The Boat Ride. Folks, check it out if you've never heard it. I think you're going to love it. We have another button request.
Hello, Dion.
Which one's creepier?
I still go with the Family Guy one.
Yeah, I like that one. That was a lot of fun to make.
There's something very David Lynch about that Family Guy, like the family with the bunny heads when they're sitting in that living room. Something reminds me of that.
Yeah, it's very Eraserhead. You're right. They still won't tell how that effect was done with that baby. Some people say it's like sheep's guts or stuff like that, but they still won't officially tell you how they did the effect. So I don't know if that's cool or creepy. You decide. So, guys, we have reached the end of the show tonight. Excuse me. We're 3 hours deep, and I am tired. So you guys can check out Unholy Nightmare over on Kickstarter. You can go get yourself a copy. Where did I I gave my tester copy of Stealing Solo. The lady exterminator came by today, and she's like, "How's your new book?" I'm like, "Here, read it." So I will tell you to go check it out. But here, since you want to see a physical book, check out Wokebusters. There's 4 covers, and if you like Ghostbusters 2, you'll like the back because it's an homage to that. But it's a lot of fun. We're about outrage specialists, or outrage removal specialists, and it's got a lot to say about the world we live in a bright, colorful, cartoony package. There's my favorite page of it right there as we face off against the Stay Woke Trigglypuff Man, which is not the actual name of the character, but I named it that because it has the same amount of syllables. But, Pete, where can we find you on the internet, man?
You can find me at Wrestling with Horror 420 on YouTube. I talk about horror every Tuesday night at 8:05. We review a different movie. This week's John Carpenter's Vampires, one of my personal favorite vampire movies. And I do videos occasionally. Like I said, I got a Crystal Lake trailer breakdown, little discussion video up, and my new promo. And it's funny, I heard somebody mention Steiner Math because our new promo is dropping. It's the entire Midnight Vice stable. It's me, Bad News Cruz, who's got a channel, Killer Pizza Videos, and our valet, Serena Gray. And Bad News Cruz, my brother, breaks down and does his own version of Steiner Math, which I'll be releasing that as soon as we're done tonight on YouTube. And yeah, that's where you can find me. Come listen to me talk about stuff and things.
Nick, any updates about the movies?
I'm going to shoot this weekend, hopefully, part of my anthology that I've been making for a long time now. So there's that happening. I have my own channel called The Cutting Room where I review indie horror. I am going to review one tomorrow, hopefully, called New Year's Eve that I went to go see last year at the premiere, and I finally got the Blu-ray of it that got mailed out like last week. So that should be up tomorrow, hopefully, if I have time, if I can remember to do it. But yeah, that's about it.
So, folks, I'm going to get out of here because I got to get up early to finish that Ghostbusters 26-year and 10-year anniversary retrospective. It's world class. Don't worry. It's about 20 minutes long, covers the whole history. I had to fake AI to get it to aggregate the commentary around the film because it was trying to protect it. I can't believe that happened. But watch the video. I explained it in the end with screenshots. That's not a joke, Nick. But
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
At the end of Oak Street, I heard about that. I will check that out, Kaiju Expert Al. I think I already saw the trailer.
Okay, no. The end of Oak Street, hold on. The end of Oak Street is, I've watched a trailer, and it's actually from they've taken the story from Outer Limits in the 90s. And I remember looking at the episode, I think it was episode 3, season 3, episode 19. And it was basically, they've done the entire thing of that, but the premise kind of shifts because the new movie is like, the movie that he's talking about is completely different and off the wall. But it's the same premise of why this thing is happening.
Huh.
Because I watched the trailer and I was like, I know this fucking episode of Outer Limits. I watched it a lot, like twice as a kid. And I had to look it up and go through Google and see which one it was. And I found the one it was. And I was like, I have it. I know which one it is. So they took an old episode from the 90s and, made it into a movie. Go figure.
Well, I have my Regal pass and I was itching to go to a movie, but for a second I was like, I have the pass. Do I want to watch The Odyssey? It's like 4 hours long. No, I don't. So there we go, folks. We'll be back next week with more. But until then, be smart, be safe, be cool, but always be excellent to each other.
.com.
I pressed the button, damn it.
They say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning, if we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 2/3%, I got a 141 2/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't